Gathering Final Fantasy Collector Booster
Muted.
Draft.
They say we're muted.
Oh.
No, it's fine now.
Well, hello then. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good evening. It is the Friday Night Paper Fight, and today it is a Magic the Gathering and Final Fantasy Collector Booster Draft. And less than 10 hours ago,
Yeah.
we decided, what if we dressed up fancy?
It
Yeah.
was Ben's idea.
Yeah.
I have been at work for, I guess, slightly more than 10 hours.
I just said I was going to dress up fancy, and then it turned into a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
These are our showcase variants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. We're going to get into it momentarily, but first, of course, we want to remind you that this show is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Please check out cardkingdom.com/LRR. They're a great place to buy Magic cards. Maybe for this set, focus on buying some singles. They'll ship those anywhere in the world. You can also sell them your cards and tell them that we sent you. Say "Loading Ready Run Sent Me" button, please, and they'll give you a little button that says the funny thing. Want to remind you, of course, about Dragon Shield. Use the code LRRMTG5 if you buy anything on their website, like Dragon Shield sleeves. That'll get you a 5% discount. And of course, most importantly, all of this is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, by subscribing here on Twitch if you're watching live, or by becoming a member on the YouTube if you're watching the VOD. I should also mention that these boosters specifically were given to us by Wizards of the Coast, who have not sponsored this, and we were like, what should we do with all these collector boosters? And we've joked for ages about like collector booster draft, and then we decided this would be the funniest time to do that. So that's what we're doing. Did you see that Prof is doing a giveaway of a collector booster box?
Like
on
one of these?
Yeah, one of his streams. Or you can opt to just get a PS5.
I saw that.
Because that's cheaper for
Yeah.
them.
Oh, I saw that Game Nights are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Also a PS5 or like Switch 2?
No, it's multiple PS5s they're giving away. It's like cheaper than.
Yeah, Prof said you can ask for a Switch 2 as well. He's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than a booster box.
Everybody picked the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, the follow-up was not a single person took the console.
Yeah.
Not a single. It's not worth as much money. This is worth more money.
But
I know.
This
But
can't
retail
play
right
Bloodborne.
All right, now
I can't.
if you're taking investment advice from Serge Jäger,
That wasn't my advice. This is what they chose.
I'm trying to log into Night Rain and it won't connect to PSN.
The average person that replies to comments online is also probably a degenerate gambler. So they're going to
this is
take
a self-selecting audience.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fair enough. Anything else before we get started?
we have sleeves
We have sleeves all around the table,
Thanks,
just in
Dragon
case.
Shield.
from our lovely sponsor, Dragon Shield.
Just in
But
case
we
we find
also-
anything spicy.
Have drinks. Which will
Yes.
prevail?
Yep. I'm actually going to dip every pack before I pass.
I'm going to eat a card at random.
Dip, pass. That's
You know,
what
we haven't done flip it or rip it. And,
Ever. Ow, how?
I already feel kind of
there we
weird
go.
about this.
We're
Right.
drafting one box and burning
close
the
your
other
eyes.
one, right?
Kathleen, is this like when you get first class treatment and you consider yourself a class traitor?
To be perfectly fair, most people who would have one of these would just be opening them and then not playing with them.
It's Mono Terra on the collector boosters.
You want to trade?
I knew somebody who had Mono Terra once.
I haven't opened any of these.
I'm gonna open this one first.
You know what?
I was away.
Bon appetit.
Yes. Bon appetit, everybody.
Own apple tea.
The wheels.
Rip them and sniff them.
Where am I going here? I might have to. Right, aren't these backwards too? So we get like the good stuff like right out the gate.
If you see
don't
the
know.
token, the card behind the token is the rare.
I'm like wiping my.
I will say also,
Too sweaty?
James has noted that in all the collector boosters that we've opened in the Moonbase over the course of all the different things that we've done, we have never opened a serialized card.
Oh.
So surely we're due.
Yeah.
Yep.
This
That's
feels
how
like
that
the
works.
one, right?
These smell
Pack
different.
collation.
Oh, they do.
Oh,
Oh,
neat.
they're sweet.
Yeah.
These
Cam
smell
got-
different.
Cam
They do
got
smell
3
different.
Zidanes back to back to back.
That'll happen sometime.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm definitely doing slow roll here.
Yeah.
Ooh, Radamaster.
What if I start with a chat? Surely, if you love something, maybe this is the draft to make it happen.
Oh,
Blitzball ass looking character over here.
We've got the bottom.
I beg your pardon?
Are we leading the token in?
Well, I mean, sorry, the bottom of
No,
the
take
card.
the token out.
Okay, because Fang, I think.
Definitely, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey, leave the land in, but take the token out.
It's so fancy. Everything's so shiny and pretty.
You're also-
The wrong.
Is that what you're doing?
No, but
Oh, they're in the same.
they're in the same pack.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
the
we're passing left,
I
right?
think the
Yeah.
surge foiling of that pack is kind of cracked, like in terms of value. I think.
of
We're
this one?
passing
All right,
left,
I'll-
right?
We are passing left, yeah. It's highly likely this one will come your way. I'll just slip that one into a sleeve just to be safe.
should I just be sleeping
Cards are
on all of
marked.
these?
Seventh heaven.
No, because if you sleeve them all and you pass them, then people get
Yeah.
mismatched. So just the one
Yeah.
that you take.
Okay.
Oh, right, I guess I shouldn't have sleeved that one. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Lock. We got dog. Blitzball Stadium. This is going to be a weird draft.
There's also
Brainstorming
just
correctly.
like
And ooh, fun. Whoops. All right. So what do I want to actually pick here now that I've gone through it?
I mean, okay. Smart Ben takes this. Fun Ben takes this.
I think you should be fun, Ben.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to again, yeah. For limited, it's like this is this. I think of the cards here, this is the smartest pick, but there's this guy.
And then there's someone at the table who's just like, no, take
there's-
fixing first.
Take the removal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking an uncommon, I think, out of my pack because it's Torgal, which taps for mana. So
Definitely
that's
not
kind of
first
fixing.
picking. Definitely not going to first pick Ravenaster here.
All right, team. Fun Ben, and we'll see what happens. I guess it doesn't matter what side I put this down.
I'm trying not to be fun, Jacob, tonight.
Chad is exclaiming that I have to sleeve this card, I guess, so I'm going to sleeve it in this, I guess.
Oh, because of the surge foiling?
Yeah.
What did Surge do?
Everything, Graham.
okay.
Everything.
Sure, we'll try this one. It would be. Feel free to change sleeves on this one. It would be rude to deny.
Oh man,
To
I was
deny this.
planning on doing just clear sleeves, but I guess I can't do that.
Ooh,
With double face cards, yeah.
crystal.
James, could you get me an actual box of sleeves? I guess.
I'm not.
Thank you.
Wait a minute.
You can steal Kathleen's.
I would recommend just for the sake of
Yeah,
vibes that we
there's
don't
some
worry about
sleeves
like
right
money
here.
checking every
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not intending.
Yeah.
card. Yeah.
Unless you open one of the very fancy chocobos,
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
worth more than a couple $100, which is yes, a lot of money, but you're not.
Yeah.
not
Let's just vibe. We're drafting.
Yeah,
We're drafting.
don't
You know?
worry.
I agree. Do you mind? I think
Is
this
this the
a
rest
little
of the
out
pack,
focus here.
Ben?
Yeah.
Hey.
Have you taken?
No.
Ah,
There you go.
thank
Sorry.
you.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Well, there we go. I got to do the thing. I've kind of locked myself into two colors. But sure.
Oh, this is so tough.
You're doing great, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Wheels.
Take your wheel.
There you go.
Here, I'm gonna open this.
Boat.
Boat.
How many are there?
Incoming.
Thank you.
Alright. Damn, this guy's got some drip.
Do I want?
Oh man, I kind of wish I'd gone the other direction now.
Well,
I still could.
Yeah, it's packed. It's literally your third
Pick three,
pick.
yeah.
What if it's all I draft? There's no way that we can't have it happen every game if my only picks are these cards.
Just draft all the lesbians, man. It'll work out. One of them's a
Wait,
gravedigger.
Did you not
right?
take a card out of the last pack?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've only had 2 packs. I had
Yeah.
the one that I opened and then one.
All right, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
we're
You
doing
were
it.
looking around and counting. Yeah.
We're living that dream.
There you go.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. These are all good
Wall of
ones.
Omens. Honestly, this particular piece of concept art got me so hyped for this game. It's not what Rabanastre looks like. It's a lot less lush in the game, but I do like that piece of art.
Oh, this is a command beacon. Cool.
What the?
Well,
Yep.
Yeah, which one you want?
Yeah.
Pick your poison, G.
I think it would be extremely funny
We're
if there had
committed.
only been 2 left, or 1 left by this point.
They belong together.
Clearly. All right.
How excited would you be if you bought that pack?
And you really like Sedaine.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
very
it
funny.
is very interesting. These are the collation of these is totally different from
Totally wild.
a play booster.
Yeah.
3 Zidanes at the same time.
well,
Same time, man.
so far, I'm pretty happy with my picks. I've kind of stayed in my lane.
That's why God gave us 4 discs.
I'm noticing you need a slight
come on.
balance shift.
There, yes, yeah. I mean, that's coming. I hope. Now the problem with this
Borderless summons are so cool.
Yep.
is
I might have to take this jacket off. I'm just sweating from excitement.
Hell yeah.
That's okay. Soon both of us will sparkle.
What I haven't seen is any of the. That's a lie. I was literally just talking about Wall of Omens. Shutting up. I thought I hadn't seen any special guest cards.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not. I literally was just talking about it. That's not true.
I think Wall of Omens is the most of the cards on the sheet that I've seen, the most universally, like, everyone's like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just like Wall of Omens.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you gotta get Sir Conrad, and I'm like, ugh.
Who hates Wall of Omens?
Yeah, nobody hates
Yeah.
Wall of Omens.
Maybe Wall of Blossom.
All my homies love Wall of Omens.
Wall-on-wall violence.
Yeah. You gotta take it, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you just gotta take
I
it.
got this boy.
I do like that we've gone on a roller coaster of pandering.
I mean, a little bit.
It's like,
The thing is, though, because you're getting to see it as it's coming, obviously,
Yes.
through grams, but then Pack 2 is going to be a whirlwind.
I mean, I think you're making the right call.
I mean, the rest of the packs coming would say otherwise, but the correlation is pretty wacky in these.
Ben, I think you missed a lesbian. Unless this
That-
pack had 2.
It hasn't gotten to me yet.
I think that pack had 2.
Did it?
I think this one maybe had 2.
Oh, did
Someone
I miss
said,
it?
"Do you even read? How do you even read signals in Extra Fancy Deluxe Draft?"
Yeah,
you don't.
you
You
don't.
don't. There's no
No.
such
You don't.
thing. It is not possible.
How do you
I think I'm
read?
going to take this Wall of Omens.
How do you read?
Yeah, that's the main question. Yeah, I've never
How do you read?
asked myself that question every morning.
What is this? Oh, I mean, this does kind of what we want. Sure.
Sure, why not?
What if our game plan just doesn't start until turn 3?
Mood.
I feel like that's the.
My man.
Yeah.
You mean in the set of nothing but mono 3-drop legends?
Yeah. All right, what are we doing here?
Hey, Cam, I got good news, brother. I got good news.
All right.
I'm taking
Oh,
this one.
man. Okay. Oh, good. Someone shuffled this pack. I was worried.
They're still together.
Yep.
Man, this command beacon sucks.
Take the waste.
Yeah.
At least it's got the basic land type.
Okay.
Nice. We're down to 3 Zidane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't we start with 3 Zidanes? Wasn't that the problem?
Yeah.
Hey, I think those colors are okay.
Hey. Zidane's fine. All you have to do is dip into white, and then you can have a worse Zealous conscript.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm just taking appropriate fixing.
He doesn't have haste.
Sure.
Yeah, can only steal an opponent's thing. Gives a lifelink.
There we go. If you get
Corey, I think you know what to do in this bag.
All right.
Three Zidanes.
you get self-destruct.
I can't help but notice this lesbian that I was being talked about hasn't made it back around.
Somebody took your lesbian, dude.
Oh no.
Somebody
Damn.
else is into lesbians.
Well,
Ben, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm in lesbians with you.
really?
Silence.
That's
Sorry, I was
that
reading the
how
card
signaling
after.
works.
Yeah.
Really? No.
How does this work?
Brain hurt.
You think the planes?
Oh, man.
Poor guy.
Inch ball.
It's yours now, Ben.
You get your
No. No.
And they say we can't follow signals.
Well, I wouldn't dare take the good one. Sure, fine, whatever. I won't give you. You don't deserve a
Oh my
sleeve.
god, there's literally a wastes in this pack?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like I said, better than the command tower.
Why?
Well, this was very spicy.
Well, I guess
my
there's
first
There's
pack.
one card that makes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I could have had the 3 and 3,
Ticketed.
That is.
but didn't quite get there, and that's okay. Sure. I don't know what this is, but I'll take it.
Ooh. Ah.
EK, why would you put that magic out into the world?
What did he say?
He's gonna laugh if Ben doesn't actually
Yes,
know.
sir.
Oh, EK! Suppose that's all
My
he
job
wants to
now.
do.
I think I'm going to take this one.
Wow.
right.
Actually, this is
Good
not
choice.
bad.
Thanks.
I'm gonna sleeve this just because. All right. Rocking, and rolling.
through the deep, I'm strolling.
Seagulls.
That log had a child.
Stop it now.
Fun.
Okay, we're passing the other way now.
Yeah. Oh, you're going through the
Oh
snow.
yeah, I like to build up.
Okay, we can't let Wheeler have this.
What? Oh, come on! What are the odds I'm going to get 2?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Ooh, Mega Sisters, very nice.
Okay, Ben.
What could it be?
How mad would you be if I took a lesbian?
I mean, whatever.
As long as he doesn't find out about it.
It's, yeah. You do you. I'm not going to tell people to not draft the way you should draft.
Oh, I just had the follow-up of the joke. When I said I'm in lesbians with you, I meant I'm fighting you in the draft.
Are you really?
No, of course not.
Oh! I like how I wasn't too explicit about it, but it's very clear what I'm drafting at this
I
point.
really can't.
Why not?
Because I've already lab manned so many people here.
Thank you.
God, I don't know what to take.
I'm taking this for sure.
My card's pretty cool.
That's too cool.
Standard playable.
Is it really?
Yep.
Not only beautiful, but standard playable.
Oh my god.
Beautiful
Perfect
and
card.
playable.
Not me going down to the commons and uncommons to find a 2-drop.
I was tempted, but
I feel
there's too many rares in these packs.
so bad for all the heavy lifting the Torgles of this draft.
Yeah. Yeah. Please, I just want a goo-boo.
My garden.
My kingdom for a garden.
My garden needs goo-boos.
my favorite
Yes.
Manny Ripperton album. Goo-Boo in My Garden.
Goo-boo in my gaga.
She goo-goo on
Well.
my gaga till I
Yeah.
Abracadabra.
reach out and grab you.
Abra.
There's some cards in this magic. I mean,
Where's the third prompto? What?
I don't.
Yeah.
Someone ate him.
We know how these packs work. We just saw the
Yeah,
Zidane.
there was double Prompto back to back.
Well, one of the Promptos ate the other Prompto. And
That's how he became bigger.
Ignis learned a new recipe.
I think the
Grilled Prompto. What? Sorry?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think the best part about my deck is gonna be taking a picture of my deck, and then that's gonna be about like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there are any W's are gonna be had here today, but
is Mirror Gallery like in
in like the sheet,
Yeah.
bro, that
Don't
would be
think
sick.
so.
or like a mirror box or something?
Yeah.
You know what? I am actually going to take that card inexplicably.
Oh my god, Chatty's taking that card.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I just want the deck to function.
Mine's not.
Oh my god, Unk wants his deck to function.
Jesus.
The
Ooh.
Smart Ben would have pivoted a very long time ago, dude.
I'm here for the Ben that commits.
Well, are you playing against me?
No.
Okay, well.
Prompto.
Cameron, how funny would you say your deck is?
That's where
I
I'm
mean,
gonna pull the cards for it to
I
be
suppose it
perfectly
depends
focused.
on what kind of funny you're talking about. Like funny haha or like someone on this bus smells funny.
I'm taking removal. Way higher than I think I normally would.
Yeah, you know.
There's removal in these packs?
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
So much removal. in
Let's
this
go.
set.
Let's go, a 2-drop.
Yeah, no, this.
Oh, this is a whole good. Can I?
Oh,
So whoever.
Is there that
Best
card that
card
lets
in
you
the
draft the
format.
whole card that lets you draft the whole thing?
What?
You ever had someone smelly sit next to you on the bus, and then, like, after a little bit, they get up,
yeah.
and you're, like, kind of insulted?
Yeah.
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 They look at you. You're like,
Just
what
like-
are you-
Yeah, like somebody sits next to you on the bus and they smell kind of like fried chicken, and you come out of the encounter a little hungry.
Oh, God.
That's awful. Thank you.
Dude, I want to take this, but it's like the smart pick is like these two. Whatever. You know what? This shit's Jover anyways.
Oh, no. Yes.
I'm only taking
Oh my
characters
God.
I recognize.
Okay.
Be cool. Be cool, man. Just be cool.
Really limiting my colors.
Good?
Think so, maybe?
Ben just shows a handful of basics.
It's just 3 Zidanes.
I hadn't seen this art on Excalibur 2.
It's cute.
Good old Steiner. Oh, I love it. Also, this weapon is stupid. Oh, it's Joda.
Why are the elves in 14 French, but they're like the Steve Martin doing Clouseau French?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Why?
Like their names are all like hamburger.
yeah.
But you don't even say them that way.
Hamburger.
So there's actually a reason for that. Are you interested in what it is?
No.
Okay.
Good answer.
But I
good
gotta tell
answer.
you, thank you so much for checking in. That means the world to me.
I actually means a lot to me that you responded. Like, you did.
Just for that, I won't torture you about the Transformers wiki for the next month.
That's not.
As a thank
that's
you.
not a reward. That's not. Why is that? That's not a positive.
Don't take
Don't
that
take
from
that
Jacob.
from me.
Don't make that decision without Jacob.
Fine. So which one was like going up to every gay couple and asking them which one is the Cyclonus and which one is the Sweeps? that's a good that's a good joke.
I like that
It's
very
a
much.
pretty good joke.
Oh, I like that a lot.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
My
I
favorite.
gotta tweet that out. Hold on.
Somebody can tell me how adventurers work, right?
Adventures? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You cast them as a spell, they go into exile, and you can play them for the full card afterwards.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right.
I don't want this card to be
I will try it.
Amazing.
I will try.
Are we doing mono flip cards?
That one's available as well.
Go!
I mean,
My favorite Transformer was Silverbolt.
Oh, I like Silverbolt.
Nice.
another one, I guess.
I like the aerial bots.
Holy. but Chad, a 2-drop. Look, a 2-drop.
Who was the evil Soundwave?
Soundwave.
Soundwave, yeah.
Oh, no, Soundwave was the
Shockwave. You mean Shockwave?
No. The one that was a tape
Auto?
deck. Soundwave was the bad one.
Blaster.
Blaster and Soundwave. Sorry, Soundwave was the
well,
bad
I mean,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. And then is it Ravage that was the Panther that turns into a cassette tape?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought. I had a Ravage.
See,
Ravage, very
It's the
small.
Protectobots.
Ben, only
Protector-
flip cards
Protectobots
means you
or
like
Protector-
have twice as many cards. as
Well,
everybody
you know,
else.
Paul.
Man, Rachel Weeks posted this deck list that looks like hell, and I really want to try and play it. And it's the 200 card commander deck.
Yeah.
And it's every single card is like a split card or a flip card or a fuse card or something that just basically every card is 2 cards.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, and it looks like hell. Yeah, that card is in the bonus sheet.
What?
Right? Neat, huh?
Pretty.
So tall.
I actually just need this. Ooh.
Which one do you need?
I'm so glad no other noise was being made. We can isolate that.
If you go on our Patreon,
Someone
if
said
you subscribe to the Patreon, we will release that as a ringtone.
There's at least
someone
somebody
said-
from my Discord. Can we get that as an MP3 file, please?
Somebody sent it to Molly for the next Horse Club remix.
Please, I'm begging you.
New, God damn it, brownie points. New Ian's balls unlocked is a even with context is a messed up phrase, but without context is amazing.
There are some times that I'm glad I'm not subscribed to the lore, and not knowing what Ian's balls means.
You've heard
What?
the
Heard
noise.
it. It's
You've
Ian
heard
eating
Ian's
his
balls?
balls stuck in the.
When
It's
Ian
when he
sees-
was attaching or installing the washlet, he sat down on his own nuts.
I was in Alberta then.
Yeah, but
You would have heard it.
Well, I think Wheeler and I might have been in Winnipeg at that time, actually.
I definitely heard something.
I'm taking the boring pick for once.
Yeah, there was a great wincing.
You
that
would have
passed
heard it
through
in
the
Winnipeg.
world.
It's very good.
That being said, whoever does take the Citadel, I actually really need one. So
later?
I would love to hit you up after.
Well, I mean, these are all going to the pool, right?
yeah.
Like, are you
Yeah,
gonna buy
yeah,
us
yeah.
dinner or?
Sure. If we all go as 5 or more LRR employees,
Yeah.
I will pay for dinner
Okay.
and not expense it
Wait a
later.
minute. Do we just? This is a great life hack.
Yeah. We just have to go as groups. So.
I don't mean to brag, but I have 3 drops.
What?
My deck is actually
other than
mono
3
3 drops, so I'm good about that.
Okay,
I've got two.
Sorry.
nice.
There you go.
I can only go as fast as the.
As the wheels.
You have to show off for camera, so you're just gonna have to draft a bit slower just for people. But I thought that hope would
You
wheel.
hoped it would?
I hoped it would, but it did not.
No hope.
Honestly, I think my deck is okay.
Well, good news, you have an entire other pack still.
Dude, red is so goddamn open. It's crazy.
I feel like it's too late for me to commit though.
There was
I
a lot
mean,
of,
there's
a lot
like
of cool
a whole
Boros
deck
legends
worth
going around
of
that.
cards in pack 3 still.
Yeah.
Do I take the lap, man? Maybe.
There was 2.
Yeah, but this one's foil.
Yeah.
It makes it better.
Yeah, I'll take the lap, man. All right, you got me.
Oh, look. That's nice. Tight. All right.
Sure, why not?
Thank you.
So here's how we're doing, chat. I was hoping that someone would tune in for the first time, not see this collect booster draft, and just see me go.
These are my girls.
These are the ladies. All right. Pack 3. I'm having a great time.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This rules.
Only I can open the pack.
Yeah, the collector boosties
this is for my
are
house.
pretty well sealed, eh?
Yeah, imagine
And
that.
Ishgard.
Why is this chocobo blue?
Oh,
No,
I was like, wait, what? Huh? Oh no.
Damn, that's crazy. None in the
Sad
in
story.
our colors. Double E.
it got sick.
Wait, is there not Bruh. There's not a single. Oh, okay, it's this. I mean, I guess.
Okay, this one has double Josh, double Rufus.
Hit him with the double Josh, double Rufus.
Hey, a foily Zidane, Tantalus Thief.
I mean, this is actually quite playable in this format, so I think I might go for it.
Oof.
Unless I just want something for funds.
Can I splash for this? I don't think so.
Splish, splash.
Excuse me.
I was taking a bath. Whoa!
I don't know if this is.
Yeah. Nice, Kathleen.
Ooh.
Dat ass, Ian.
I don't know if this is worth like a ton of money, but it's very, very pretty.
Oh, I'm sure Bob is still worth something.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Oh, I'm
worth,
sorry,
like-
yeah.
It's probably like a $40 card still, right?
How many more of these do you need? Because this legitimately, I don't care about the meld half. The front half of this, I think, is actually just good for my deck.
I will cut you.
All right.
I'm not
Draft what you
in
want to draft.
Trying to figure out.
He's like, I got plenty.
I will draft it if it comes to me, but I'm not going to tell anybody how to live their life.
Oh, Jacob's pogging.
Oh, this is lore pog, not
okay.
not mechanics pog.
I'm trying to figure out if I can splash for Kenny, and I don't think I can.
For who?
Kenny.
Kenny? It's
Kenrith.
oh, kink. It's a Final Fantasy XI card I hadn't seen yet.
Oh.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, this card's quite good too.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, haven't I don't know if I've talked about this on the Magic channel yet, but a new Slime Against Humanity Canlander card dropped in this set. Very big fan of Self-Destruct.
Okay, let's try that.
For those of you out there who are, I've heard it's made its way into the community, and there are people taking down tournaments with it.
Ooh, slime time.
I've left my mark.
Oh.
Well, you know, I mean, this
I love
pick,
that
this
this-
pick was made the
I
most
love that-
to me. So
Vane being on the bonus sheet is the reason that Paul had to include flipping poison counters in the sealed league score tracker.
I have 2 in my deck.
Ridiculous. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Big day for Kane fans out there.
Ooh, Zidane.
What?
What are the best Rogadin names in Final Fantasy? Like Diet Pepsi, I'm assuming.
like player named or like
Yeah,
actual
player
in the
names.
games?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I'm a bunny named Drippy Faucet.
okay.
What's the problem here?
My faucet, it's drippy. Yeah. I mean, one of the main dudes in the story, his name is Hoary Boulder.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah.
Good for them.
This is also just good, but you know.
What the?
Send it on down, son. I've got dog shit to play.
What on earth?
The idea that you could be in real danger of
Dude, I'm never gonna be able to have like more than 2 creatures on them. I mean, the excitement of melding will be that I can play the other 2. I can start playing more.
Yeah, the idea that you'll be in danger of losing your meld creature to the legend rule.
Yeah. This one's actually just really good. Oh, and it synergizes with the Yuriko.
This is
Yeah, I drafted. There was a Yuffie too.
Oh, with the stupid arm thing.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That pack feels extra shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason that this is happening this way is because we decided to draft in June.
Ah, that's why.
Oh. Damn, good. I see why Corey said good news for Kane fans.
I've been seeing some stuff.
Dude, this homie just keeps showing up.
Correlation of these collector boosters is wild.
This game has a lot of weird names, but Rufus Shinra might be one of the worst.
Really?
Really? More than Joshua?
Well, Joshua's in the Bible.
Rufus Shinra is not in the Bible.
Well, I mean, if you know your last name is Shinra, you're going for Rufus? Just feels a little cruel.
God, that got me very good. Thank you for that.
He probably was bullied, you know.
That's why he's got a dog friend.
He was absolutely named after the character from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
And he named his dog Dark Star.
Yeah.
So we were right.
He's just perpetuating the cycle, really.
We were correct to bully Rufus.
Good.
Anybody get removal?
What?
What?
Yeah, okay, good.
I think so, but it's 6 mana.
Sorry, by removal, do you mean 3 mana enchantments? Because I got plenty of those.
No,
What is this pack? I got good news, Cam. I hope you're in red.
I think what I'm missing out on the most is
Hell yeah.
2 drops.
Yep.
I mean, the problem here
There
is...
you go. I figured you'd come along. Sure, fine, whatever.
Do I take the fixing?
I have taken a couple pieces of fixing over the course of this, in the interest of being able to cast spells.
Yeah, how are you supposed to look at them if you can't cast them?
Dr. Bear, that is such an unfortunate typo. Don't bully Rufus for giving his dong a cringe name.
Many people... Hey, many people give their dog a cringe name.
Yeah, most dong names are pretty cringe.
I'm gonna be real. I have not named my dog.
Nope.
Have you considered Dark Star?
Yeah. Hold on. We can have 2 people with their dog named Darkstar.
At the same table? Yes.
I'm not going to make my dong go by its last name.
Oh, good. Amy's here. Amy, I would like you to
your last name.
become introduced
Yes, I know.
to my draft deck.
Yeah, but
Look.
then if I have to name my dong Wheeler, then it gets real weird.
All right. I took the basic land.
Yeah, I've been doing that too.
Wow. Does anybody feel full?
Yeah.
After that, just
I was eating the cards, yeah.
Yeah, we just had a big meal.
I'm stressed.
Sorry, there's an extra island floating out here.
You can
Does
have it.
that mean we screw
Just
things
take,
up?
no, just take
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
This looks so good in foil. I was right.
It's a good
Well,
card.
the sleeve our decks.
Yeah, how are people feeling?
Dude, I have
don't
a
know.
second deck in Boros over here from all the non-red people didn't want.
The Danes and Joshua's and Lightning.
Dude, there was
and-
so
much
many
red.
Zidanes.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the last picks I got a Zidane, right?
How'd that happen?
I don't...
I got 3 Shivas.
Sick.
I've got some amount of the same legendary.
A lot of Shivas, yeah.
I think if the legendary rule didn't happen, I would be able to make approximately 8.
Oh. Well, once flipped, you could start building the second one,
That's
right?
what I said. Yeah. Great.
All
Okay.
right, well, yeah, that's going to be that's it for the draft. So we're going to take a break. We'll be as quick as we can, but the people in round 1 need to actually finish building their deck, and maybe these will be functional. We'll find out. And then we will be back with round 1, which is
Me fighting you.
oh, it's you and me.
Yeah, with Cam on table.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
Bye, everybody.
We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome back to Friday Night Paper Fight here on the Loading Ready Run Broadcast Network.
So far
we
away.
are playing the from the distant depths of Studio C. Whoa.
Hi.
For those of you who aren't familiar, that is a joke from the Saturday Night Live sketch Wayne's World.
Oh, that framing's a little weird. I'm sorry.
All right, hold on again.
No. This one's going to be much less exciting. I'm just going to go. Where the heck is the?
Anyway,
There it is.
we have opened and drafted boosters of Final Fantasy Universes Beyond. No, Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond Final Fantasy, and assembled decks from those. And we're prepared to play against each other.
Judge, my opponent was in the seat when the round started. Game loss? Match loss?
I'm going to go with. I'll allow it.
Oh,
I got your match loss right here. I don't know if this deck is functional. We'll find out.
So yeah, how is everyone feeling about it?
good. I love this set. My deck is shiny.
How many Zidanes did everyone wind up with?
One.
One?
My curve looks stupid.
Oh.
Awesome.
It's like
Threes?
Okay.
Threes
Yeah.
and sixes?
threes
Threes, four,
and
threes and fives?
threes and 5+.
Yep. Okay.
Mine ends at 5. So.
Not mine.
All right.
Okay. Well, Serge has won the die roll.
I have.
And let's begin.
I'm going to start with an Windurst Federation Center. This is the green-white land, Tappadied, and say Passidied.
All right. I'm going to start simply with a swamp.
I suppose for transparency for chat, because there's so many different printings and variations, Paul is going to have to put all these cards in manually.
Yeah.
So if you don't notice us doing this all the time,
We're just going to be very clear about what we're casting
Yep.
and playing and all that.
basic planes, and I'm going to cast a poo-poo UFO.
Nice.
I got the 04,
Yeah.
and I'll pass to you.
Big fan of Poo Poo UFO. I told this story on that's me. Go ahead. I told this story on Tap Tap today, but that was an integral part of me getting someone for lethal with Tifa in draft. Or was it sealed? Anyway, it was like land for turn, Poo Poo UFO to make another land drop, then reach the horizon for 2 more lands.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun turn.
Well, I would like to ramp. I'm going to activate the UFO. For planes, I'm going to play planes for the turn. I don't have a 4-drop.
That's a forest, but okay.
I'm going to play forest for the turn.
Okay,
that was
yeah.
a test. You
Yeah,
passed.
Thank you. Good. I win.
And then I'm going to cast Sarah Farron.
Oh no!
This is a 3-mana 2/2. The first legendary creature spell you cast each turn is 2 generic less to cast.
Yep.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more other legendary creatures, you may transform Sarah.
Okay.
And we'll figure out the backside when it's relevant.
All right.
I'll pass to you.
Thank you. I'm going to play a forest. My mana is perfect. You may concede.
You know what? Let's go to game 2.
Okay. And I will play Kane, Traitorous Dragoon.
Oh, yeah.
So 2/4 with jump. So during my turn, he's got flying. Whenever Kane deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of Kane because he leaves the party a bunch. If they do, then I draw that many cards, so generally 2, and make that many tapped treasure tokens and lose that much life.
All right.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Untap, untap, untap.
This might finally be the format where Sarah Farron does stuff, because I think in normal Final Fantasy Limited, she's not a great card. But
Hurtful?
there are
Hurtful?
so many legendaries in this set.
I'm going to start by casting a Weapon Vendor.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
So this is a 4-mana 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card.
Yep.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control an equipment, you may pay 1. When you do, attach it for free.
Nice.
I'm going to play this basic forest, and then I'm going to pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Well, let's do this. I'm going to play an island, and I learned on the Sealed League stream how cool this card is. I'm going to play Memories Returning. So what happens here is I reveal the top 5 cards in my library. I pick one that I get. You pick one I don't get. Then I pick one I get. Then you
we
pick one I
draft.
don't get, and then I get the last one.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a draw 3, but it's weird. So the options are Guado Salam, Farplane Gateway, Basic Swamp, an Araman, another Basic Swamp, and a Cloud of Darkness. Interesting. Oh, and the ones that you pick that I don't get go back on the bottom of the library. They don't go in the graveyard. So
I honestly like this card quite a lot.
I like this card a lot. Yeah. I will take. I mean, I guess Cloud of Darkness.
Cool. You may not have the other flyer.
I may not have the Araman. Well, given the remaining options, I'll take Guado Salam.
You may not have that swamp.
Okay.
Screw that swamp in particular.
But that, you fool. I got to put Mark Pools on the bottom and Elena Danners goes in my hand.
No!
Okay, great. Then I will, oh yes, the Memories Returning goes in my bin. Thank you, Cameron.
No problem.
Guado Salam. I will play that for my land for the turn.
Bless you.
Tapped. And,
By the way, do you guys have deck names?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm 5-color, all the legends.
Oh, gross. I'm Sultai colors, and the deck is called Punished for My Sins.
How about I am legend or whatever? Yeah.
I'm going to attack with Kane.
I need to read this again really quickly.
So if it hits you,
yeah, I gain control of
then
it.
you get it.
No blocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Because then I get to flip Sarah.
What? Why? What's Sarah say?
At the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more other legendary creatures, Kane is a legend.
Yeah. Two or more other legends.
Yeah. Well, this is 1.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we're
so
getting
then
closer.
you're going to cast one. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So I'll take 2.
Okay. So Surge takes 2.
Yeah.
Then I draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And then I also take 2, and I get 2 tapped treasures.
All right.
Treasure. These are all of our Final Fantasy tokens. They're all double-sided now, which is great, but also it means that it's harder to find stuff.
Impossible to sort.
Cool. All right, so now, do I have to discard?
You didn't draw 5 this turn.
Yes. So I probably will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yes, I do have to discard. So here's what I'm going to do.
cleanup.
I'm going to do. Yeah, so we'll keep those. So I'm going to do. Yeah, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. I'm discarding. Okay, move to cleanup. I'm discarding Fat Jacobo and Anima.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Untap, untap, untap. Draw for the turn. A little unfortunate. I've missed. I had this really cool play. That's fine. Everything I do is still cool. Legendary creature. All right. We're going to go green, white, white. I'm going to cast a Summon Fenrir. When Fenrir comes into play, I'm going to find a basic land card and put it into play tapped. It's going to be a swamp.
Okay.
May I have a color that's not green D6, please?
Wow, that was like try to think of a celebrity that isn't Bruce Lee.
You're like
Name
Bruce Lee.
any celebrity that isn't Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. Wait. Bruce. Nope. Can't do it.
Yep.
Can't be done.
I'm sad. I really wanted to get like a big Kane turn, but I feel like I missed.
I mean, I'm wide open.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to hit you for a bunch. Would you like to cut?
Sure.
Wait, are you a legend? No! I'm going to cast Heli Trooper.
Oh, yeah.
This is a
wow, yeah.
2
all right.
mana, 1/2 with flying. Whenever this creature attacks, another target attacking creature gains flying until end of turn. Equipped abilities you activate that target this creature cost 2 less to activate.
Nice.
I could hit you for 6 and give you Kane back. I don't like that plan. I'm going to keep your Kane.
Okay.
Because you're also going to cast your. You have 2 permanents in your graveyard or 3?
2.
2. So I'm going to get -2/-2 on something, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. Please take 4, Graham,
I take 4.
and then I'll pass.
Okay. I'll draw. You are correct. It's not what I want to do this turn, but it's what I should do. Because Sarah turns in when she
no idea.
When she becomes crystallized because she achieves her focus.
Yeah, she becomes an artifact.
And
Legendary creatures you control get +2/+2.
yeah, see that's big. So yeah, I will pay 5 mana, that's 2 green and a black, to play Cloud of Darkness.
All right.
Particle Beam. When Cloud of Darkness enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -X on the turn, where X is the number of permanents in my graveyard. That's to target Sarah, kill Sarah. Play Gone, Town of Ruin, and because that's all I can do, right? Yes, good, cool. Go ahead.
Untap, 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 untap. Draw for the turn.
All right.
I'm going to play a basic swamp for the turn. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unfortunate. This is going to go to 2.
Yep. And is Fenrir's second chapter, is it a human or any creature?
When you cast your next creature spell,
Cool.
it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it.
Neat.
I have the second legend. I just didn't have the black source the previous turn. I'm going to cast Estinian.
Ah, yes, okay.
So Estinian Varlinu, is a 4-mana 3/3 legendary elf warrior. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Estinian. It gains flying until end of turn. At the beginning of your second main phase, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of your opponents who are dealt damage by Estinian or a dragon this turn. Thank you very much. So Estinian is a 4/4. And then I'm just big chillin'. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Well. Okay. Do.
6, 7 mana using a treasure.
Yep. For Sin, Spear's Punishment. Whenever Sin enters or attacks, exile a permanent card from your graveyard at random, a copy, and you get a tapped token that's a copy of that card. If the exiled card is a land, you repeat this process.
Cool.
So,
We must have copy.
I'll just like
Exile. Oh, it's a permanent.
I'll just pop them out of the sleeve.
Oh, clever.
So, do you want to pick it or shall I roll it?
Yeah, we'll do even odd.
All
So
right.
the black one is even, the other one is odd. Even.
All right. So Anima, I exile Anima. Anima enters as a copy of Anima enters tapped. Chapter Uno is Pain.
You lose a life and draw a card.
Lose a life and draw a card.
All right.
And
I'll no longer have the largest card off of Fenrir.
only flyer.
I have
no,
a
'cause
0/4
you've
flyer
got
and a
poo-poo.
1/2 flyer.
You've got your poo-poo. Okay, I'll play Trino Dark City as my land for turn, and I will pass.
Untap, untap, untap. Draw for the turn. Fenrir on the stack, Dive Sadness.
Okay.
Man, sequencing is hard.
There's a lot of interesting sequencing in this format specifically.
I'm going to cast Summon Primal Garuda.
Garuda.
So this is a 4-mana 3/3. Deals 4 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls.
That's so brutal.
Yeah.
All right.
Oof.
And that's going to be exiled because it
Yep.
was exiled anyways beforehand. Now, this is a creature, so Estinian does not get any value. And I am going to pass.
Okay. Let's see here. Play a forest. What do you have?
Not a lot.
All right, I'll start with this. I will play Summon Shiva, kind of a big saga counter. Heavenly Strike, tap a creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. I'd like to stun Estinian Varlino. Move to combat.
Yeah.
I'd like to attack with Sin.
And it's an attack trigger?
Yeah, the attack trigger, any permanent at random from my graveyard. So I make a fat Chocobo.
A dice, please, Karen. What does it do?
Chapter 1, Wark, make a bird. The 2/2 bird with +1/+0 landfall. The Chocobo token.
I will let you run over my poor alien.
The Chocoboken, if you will. Yes.
The alien chump.
Sounds good.
The alien chumpeth.
Poo-poo, no.
And that's just a vanilla creature?
Yeah, she's just a 4/5. Yes.
Untap, untap, Ugh. Draw for the turn.
Something gets to jump.
Another target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains flying until end of turn. Sure, we can make the weapon vendor a 3/3.
Sure.
I'm going to cast the Earth Crystal.
Okay.
So green spells are 1 generic less to cast. And if 1 or more +1/+1 counters we put on a creature you control, twice that many you put on instead. 6 mana activated, put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 or 2 target creatures you control.
That's pretty good.
Now this is a cast trigger, not an ETB trigger,
Yeah.
so it's only going to get 1 instead of the doubling.
Yep. Good catch.
Oh, thank you. This is going to attack as a 3/2 flyer.
I'm at 13.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. This flies as well.
It does.
Yeah, I'm also going to attack with this 3/3 flyer. I'm sorry. So 3/2 flyer and a 3/3 flyer. I didn't read the flying part on that.
That makes sense. Yeah, I will. I'll trade with the weapons vendor.
Okay. Oh, you just get it back. That's silly. Well, it comes back as a 0/0.
It comes back. Well,
Well, it does.
Sorry.
it comes back
yeah.
to a 3/3, but it doesn't get to kill anything.
Yeah.
So I take 3.
Yeah. You go to 10.
Yeah. But because next turn Garuda still gets to jump something else, but it itself doesn't attack, so I think it's better for me to trade with weapon vendor. So good.
Your go.
Okay. Untap. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Shiva goes to chapter 2. I'm gonna keep Estinian stunned. And Fat Chocobo goes to chapter 2, and my creatures all have trample.
Love that for me.
I'm a big fan. I'm going
Oh, no,
to.
wait. Sorry. Apologies.
I'm going to.
Stun counter, please.
I'm going to play an island, Chocobo trigger, and before combat, I'm going to play Shinra Reinforcements. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards and gain 3 life.
Ooh.
So we've got Ultima, Origin of Oblivion, Alphanod Levelier, and Sephiroth Planet's Heir.
Good lord.
So those are all hits, potentially. Then I'm going to move to combat. Oh, and I gain 3 life from these guys. I would like to attack you with Sin and Bird and Shiva. Those are your blockers. And Bird. They'll all attack. Why not? They all have trample. Attack trigger. So yeah, we've got 4 potential options.
Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, reroll 5, 6.
Sounds
So
good.
from left to right. 3.
Boop, boop, boop. Ultima.
Oh god, what does Ultima do?
On enters nothing. Whenever Ultima attacks, put a blight counter on target land. For as long as that land has a blight counter on it, it loses all land types and has add colorless. All land types and abilities, and has add colorless. Whenever I tap a land for colorless, add an additional colorless.
7, 11, 14, 18.
Yeah.
If I block your bird and you don't have a combat trick, I don't die. What's my comeback from this? I mean, we'll see. I'll just try chumping the bird there and taking 15.
That's
that
so
bird.
11. Yeah, I'm just counting 15. Yeah, so because you just get to eat this.
Yes.
I guess maybe that was a bad attack. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. So you take 15 and the bird dies.
I go to 3.
Alphino has one of my favorite memes from Final Fantasy XIV. And I don't even remember it that clearly, but I just remember that one of the big arc villains was fighting Alphino and his sister. And the villain says something like, I bet you can't come up with a sentence that doesn't include the letter A. And Alphino says something like, I bet you think you did something there. You should know that there's plenty of English sentences that don't include the first letter of the English lexicon. And his sister says, fuck you!
Amazing.
And I was like, I should play this game.
Let me see here. Those can...
It's not looking good for me, Graham.
It's not. That's stunned. That's going away.
Yep.
That's
I got 3 power on board.
3 power on board. You've got your Earth Crystal, which can potentially increase the total power to by 4. I'm just trying to figure out. There's something I can't. You know what? I'm just going to make definitely sure that I don't die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Sin, Spear is punishment. I choose to keep this sin. This one goes to my graveyard.
Are you sinning back and forth?
Sin, enter, trigger.
May I have another D6, please?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Reroll on 5, 6. 4.
4.
Oh my
Great.
God.
That's Cloud of Darkness. Cloud of Darkness enters. I have 3 permanents in the graveyard, so I will particle beam the Helitrooper. Go ahead. I choose this sin.
Game 2.
All right.
All right.
I sequenced really poorly when I let Kane hit me without the ability to. So I could have sequenced differently where I played Fenrir, and then Fenrir gets me a black source. I'm guaranteed to have 3 legends a turn after that, and it works if I take your Kane.
Right.
Instead, I got a little bit greedy, and I tried to play the 4-mana 2/2 that cantrips, just being like, oh, I'll just hit a black source off of it, because I can play an extra land off the UFO, and I missed. And that put me behind. You drew 5 cards that turn, and so you had the mana and you had the everything. So I'm sitting here with this Kane of yours, hoping to do this big Alpha Strike turn, and I never hit it. And yeah,
this sounds stupid because obviously that was ridiculous, and I won that game. But there was a part in the mid game there where I'm sitting there with a hand of the second sin and 6 lands.
Oh!
And I was
Holy moly.
well, fingers crossed, I suppose. And drawing the Shinra reinforcements there was crucial.
That was a fun game.
That was super
Your
fun.
deck got to do its thing.
It sure
Your
did.
deck like
It
popped
sure
off.
did.
Yeah, no, I had this plan, and then I just like didn't sequence in a way to make it work. Like I could have just blocked your Kane with my 0-4, and nothing would have happened. But instead, I'm like, God, I'm gonna get Graham so good, and then it just never came together.
I'm sorry, I forgot something.
What's that? I forgot we had that button.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, I'll keep.
Yeah, I'll keep 2. I think this is how this. I think these are the hands this deck keeps.
All right, planes go.
Draw. Trino, the Dark City. Sorry, Trino, comma Dark City. You ever seen Dark City?
I have.
It's a good
I like
film.
that
It
movie.
actually holds up.
Good.
Yeah, was that the one with? No, I'm thinking the Island of the Lost Children. The Dark City is the one that has the woman in the red dress who does all the interstitials of like singing. Sway Me With Me, right?
Well, I mean, what's her name is in Dark City as kind of like a torch singer from Labyrinth,
right.
And
Jennifer Connelly?
Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, okay.
is
Yes.
in Dark City.
Right.
Yeah, and it did. The climactic battle is like this telepathic battle between the main villain and the main character, and they did not know what to do with it. So it's just 2 guys like leaning towards each other, screaming.
I'm gonna lead with a Judge Magister Gabranth and pass to you.
And yeah, had the misfortune of having an extremely stylish look. 3 or 4 months before The Matrix came out.
Yeah,
with
it
the
was like
basically identical look.
It was very close to The Matrix. I play an island at pass the turn. What does Judge Magister Gabranth do?
This is a 2-mana 2/2 with Menace. Whenever another creature or artifact you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Nice.
Attack you for 2.
No blocks.
Take 2.
Yes, I take 2.
I'm going to play this UFO and miss a land drop. Sorry, I cast UFO.
Yeah.
Hold for counter magic.
Yeah, I mean, if not now, then when? Counter spell.
All right, my spell has been countered.
Herein, the wild scene is the Wild Rose Rebellion. I guess if you miss a land drop, the poo-poo UFO is not as scary because you can't really ramp. But
I don't say at that time I'm supposed to.
No, I know.
roll it. Yeah.
I know. But also, like, I have something I'm going to do on 3, so I'll play this. I'll donate the card reader. I'll play this Keykern. It's with Q's, Paul. This Keykern Merchant.
Oh, the looter. Yep.
Yeah. So one in tap, draw a card, discard a card. 7 in tap, draw 3 cards. 7 in tap and sacrifice.
Sure.
Draw 3 cards. This costs 1 less to activate for each town I control. Go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. Miss. Attack for 2. It's got Menace.
Take 2.
Yeah, I'll just play this out right now. I've got Summoner Sending. This is 2-mana enchantment. This is why I kept his hand. Right. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile target creature card from a graveyard.
Ooh.
If you do, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying, put a +1/+1 counter on that exiled card if the mana value is 4 or greater.
Wow, that really goofs my deck.
So I'm going to go to my end step, and I'm
Yeah.
going to actually exile my.
Oh, okay.
Poo-poo.
Yeah.
So a 1/1 white spirit creature token, please,
Oh,
with
right.
flying.
And so, does it have all the abilities, or is it just? Is it?
No, I just get a spirit.
You just get a spirit.
I just get
Okay.
a spirit. So Yuna
Yeah.
sends the spirits
Yeah,
away
yeah.
in 10, and so this is her calming the spirit of the dead UFO.
You're sending.
Yeah.
You're sending poo-poo to the far plane.
Yeah, and I get this 1/1 spirit to fight for me, which
You
isn't
get a-
really canonically accurate.
You get a
but, you know,
firefly, kinda.
Yeah. I
You
think
know
it's-
that one of Lulu's doll weapons is poo-poo.
Really?
Yeah, she has a Moogle and a Cactuar and a poo-poo, and
Funny story.
Kate Sith.
Who was the last person to use the spirits?
Took all of the spirits and under white as well.
Oh, they must be somewhere else.
Wild.
Yeah.
And an onion knight. Anyway, I assume you're done after
I
that.
will pass after
Great.
that, correct.
I'm going to. I've untapped. I will draw. Oh my good lord! I play a swamp.
Yeah.
Go.
Welp.
Sending poo-poo to the far plane probably violates an ordinance. Yeah, the Guado
They
are going
have-
to be
yeah.
so annoyed.
They have flying, so I'm going to attack you. Actually, I'll leave the spirit behind. There's a spirit here.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you for 2.
I take 2.
Pass.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm
Yep.
going to activate Keycurrent Merchant to draw a card and discard a card. Good gravy. I discard this swamp.
All right.
Untap. Draw. Holy shamoly. Island. I have a town. That's still 6 to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Thank you, Cameron.
I can't block.
Oh, it's just a spirit. It has no relation to its previous form.
I can't block
thank
either of your creatures, so I'm gonna do this now.
Sure.
On my own turn.
Thank you, Cameron.
I mean that's better, but I still can't cast it, so I will discard this forest.
All right.
Go ahead.
Untap, draw. We're in the game, kind of. I'm going to enter tapped Rabanaster, the Royal City,
Yeah.
comma. So the red-white land. I attack for 2.
I take 2.
I pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Swamp. Summon Anima.
Uh-huh.
Chapter 1. Pain. I draw a card and lose a life.
He's at 11. The Fool.
Go.
I'm going to cast the Masamune.
Oh, yeah, all right.
So this is a 3-mana equipment. As long as equipped creature is attacking, it has first strike and must be block disable. Equipped creature has, if a creature dying causes a triggered ability of this creature or another, or an emblem you control to trigger, it happens a second time.
Okay.
I pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, a draw. Chapter 2.
Lose a life, draw a card.
Pain. Lose a life, draw a card. How do I want to do this? Yeah, this is probably fine. Forest for the turn.
5 mana.
Cloud of Darkness.
Interesting.
I have 2 permanents in my graveyard. I would like to target Judge Magister Gabranth.
Goodbye, Judge Magister Gabrolf.
Anima has Menache, so Anima's going to attack for 4.
I'll take 4.
Go. Oh no.
Oh no.
Fascinating lack of lands in this game of Magic the Gathering we've got here, G. Fascinating lack of lands. So putting the Masamune on the 1/1 spirit doesn't do a whole lot.
No. Masamune, I think, is very cool in a deck where you're attacking a lot.
What, normally,
Yeah, which
I mean,
normally looks like the deck that you've built.
yeah. Turns out it's a lot easier to attack when you've got mana and creatures.
and
Yeah.
creatures, yeah.
Yeah. What a novel concept. I was so ready for this to hose. It only hitting creatures when you've been filtering through your lands is quite unfortunate. Mm-hmm. That's okay.
The Masamune and Chrono Trigger is called the Grandalion in Japanese. Oh. It is a broadsword. I guess that does make more sense.
You just kicked me with that, which is really unfortunate. I'm going to pass and exile my judge to make a second spirit.
Okay.
May I have another dice?
On your end
or I
step.
can just use a...
I'm going to...
Sure.
On your end step, I'm going to loot.
Okay.
And I will discard this island. Thank goodness for this looter. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Anima, Chapter 3, more pain. Draw a card.
Love pain.
Love pain.
God, I'm in so much pain right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sorry, may I read the last chapter of Anima?
Yes.
Each opponent sacks a creature of their choice and loses 3 life. Extremely rude.
Extremely rude. I'm at 9. That's probably okay. It's probably okay. Sure. Combat.
Sure.
I would like to attack with Cloud of Darkness and Anima. Cloud of Darkness has flying, Anima has menace.
Yeah, I'll take 7 and go to 9.
Land for turn, I'm going to play a Swamp. I'm going to play Araman. And this large Chocobo.
The Chocobo is so large.
So large. Chapter 1 on the Chocobo, I get a bird. The chances of getting Fat Chocobo when you summon Chocomog are 1 in 16, I've learned from wiki diving recently. Go ahead.
Strange that it is the common hit then.
A 4th land. Is it too little, too late? Science point to maybe. So I have a kill spell. And hitting the Anima is interesting because then I don't lose a creature.
Yeah, Anima itself doesn't get to attack, but it does make you sack a creature and lose 3 life.
Yeah, which is kind of unfortunate. I could also get rid of...
Fat Chocobo gives all my creatures trample.
Yeah.
Cloud is a 3/3 flyer.
Yeah.
Not that Cloud, this
You know
Cloud.
what? I'm going to cast Sephiroth's Intervention.
Ooh, very nice. You gain some life too.
And I'm going to kill the Chocobo.
Sounds good.
Murderer.
And then I'm going to go to my end step. I'm going to
Yeah.
exile your Chocobo to make a 3rd spirit.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Don't bother making it because it's about to die.
Fair. I will untap. I'll draw.
Hold on, wait. Create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Put a +1/+1 counter off the exiled mana value was 4 or greater.
I did, there's a 5.
Yeah, so one of these has a +1/+1 counter on it.
Nice, okay.
There we go.
So yeah, Anima goes to Chapter 4. You sack a creature and lose 3 life.
I go to 8.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. You're at 8.
I'm at 8.
I no longer have Trample, but maybe that's okay. Sure. I'll play Guado Salam, Farplane Gateway.
Bless you.
And to you.
Thank you. And so that landfall trigger on the bird.
Yep. Cards in hand? Oh my god, still so many?
Still 4, yeah. Yeah, I'll just be incredibly aggressive about it, and I'll play Shiva. Chapter 1, Heavenly Strike. I will tap your slightly larger spirit and put a stun counter upon it.
Am I dead?
And I will move to combat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could loot again, but I should just attack with the merchant to try and drive as much damage through as
I'm going to
possible.
block here so I don't die.
Cool.
Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Great. That's my turn.
What a huge draw.
Oh. Oh.
I've got Summon Primal Garuda.
Ooh, very nice.
This is a 3-mana flyer. It's
Yeah.
going to deal 4 damage to a creature when it enters play.
Absolutely.
It's a little unfortunate because your Shiva just gets to tap my flyer again, so I might still be dead here. I still might just be mathematically dead.
Because that one's dead. You get to make another spirit.
Yeah, but
one
then
more
you
spirit,
tap it
then
down.
Tap Garuda.
Or
and
whatever,
yeah,
right?
And you have
And
one
then,
blocker
and
in
then
here
have two,
too.
yeah. Yeah. I'm going to call that game.
Okay.
I've
all
had
right.
this
Thank you for the
fatal
games.
push in hand the whole time, and all of your
Oh.
creatures were too big, or I couldn't set up a turn because I was always mana starved.
Oh my
To
goodness.
Yeah.
chump block with a spirit and then like trade up or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then the rest of the hand didn't come together. The Masamune was a little bit of a disappointment as well. It was going to be great if the judge stuck around, but you of course had the answer for the judge.
Yep.
I did not consider the possibility that in collector booster draft, Fatal Push is actually kind of loose.
Because it has so. I mean, especially against Graham, I
Yeah.
should have taken a second to look through my sideboard because it turns out, a little bit more graveyard hate, and maybe a little bit faster or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept the 2-land keep because it had that graveyard hate. Because that's
Yeah.
Sin popped off
yeah.
that game, and I was
Sin
like,
was the problem.
I can't lose. I got the hate card.
Yeah.
And then turns out you need lands and spells in Magic the Gathering.
Wild.
Well,
I'm going to pull up the
learning things-
rounds here.
Yeah, learning new things every day. So that was round 1 here, but as soon as Graham tells me who's up next, which is something I could have done during the game,
It's you and Ben with Wheeler.
very
my
exciting.
God.
All right, well, you'll be watching Ben and I fight to the death while Ben supervises. So please consider coming back. See you soon.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Final Fantasy Collector Booster Draft over here at twitch.tv/LoadingReadyRun for a Friday night papier fight. We have so many lesbians. Some
Yes.
implied,
Yeah.
some yes. I'm Wheeler. I've got a Ben,
Hi.
Cameron,
Huh?
Paul on tech,
Hello.
and we have the result of a die roll, do we not?
We do.
Cameron's going first.
He is.
Y'all like your decks?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think mine's good, but I think it's hilarious.
yeah, I honor the spirit of the cards.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Well,
yeah.
good luck, Cameron.
Good luck, Ben. Mountain, go.
Forest, go.
Swamp, go.
All right, I'm about to break the spirit of it all by playing something on turn 2. It's Finn, the Fangbearer.
Oh.
Instantly, the one that causes Paul problems both for having to go individually get it on the card reader and also because it makes poison tokens happen. So it's a 1/3 with Death Touch, and whenever a creature I control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. Pass.
All right. Island. Mycidian Elder.
Tight.
Oh, you make a wizard.
I do.
The Wizard.
Just a little guy. Go. 2 poison counters.
2 poison counters. Oh, that was a pretty good draw, actually.
Uh-oh.
Cameron, how many non-creature spells does your deck have?
More than 1.
Cool. Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to play this Swamp A Forest. Well, I will play Fang.
All right.
Fearless Lassie. They are 2/3 whenever one or more creatures leave my graveyard, and I draw a card and lose 1 life. This ability triggers once each turn.
One or more cards.
Yeah.
No blocks.
All right. Take 2 poison and 1 damage.
Okay.
Pass to you.
I see. Swamp. Black Waltz number 3.
Jeepers.
Flying Death Touch. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Black Waltz number 3 deals 2 damage to each opponent. Say go.
Okay. Well, that one's horrifying. Okay. All right. I'm going to play Forest. Black Mage's Rod.
Thief.
That's how I felt looking at all these MFs with like they're like, oh yeah, I just took Fang because they're like good, and I'm like, yeah. That's fair.
Do you have a preference on hero?
Anything but the potato.
Legit.
This is a potato?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
But she has heterochromic eyes.
Yeah, right.
You don't like the Dragon Boys either?
Nah, I'm pretty mid on the Aura. That's all right.
Is that a Dragon Boy?
He is, yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the good one.
Yeah, see, you know me. I'm going to tap for 1, Clash of the Icons. Target creature you control fights another creature. I'm going to have Vayne fight Black Waltz.
Okay.
Trigger for 1 damage, and then Black Waltz dies.
Yeah, sorry, is it a fight?
It's a fight.
Okay, so they both die.
Well, that's a 2/2, and this is a 1/3 with Death Touch.
Death Touch.
Oh, they both have Death Touch. Yeah, sure, okay. That has Death Touch on top of everything else to do? Bro, that's crazy. Yeah. And that's a 1/3. Pass.
Okay. Garfield, or Garland, Knight of Cornelia.
No.
Yeah, Garfield.
You had it right.
Nightfield. Garland, Knight of Cornelia, not Garfield, Knight of Garland. Corland. I have no
Garfield,
idea.
Knight of Cornholio.
Call the Garbulance.
Yeah, but not for me.
Yeah, your go.
Ooh, leaving mana up. That's stinky. Forest. Magic pot.
Man, I wish.
When this creature dies, I make a treasure token, and for 2 mana, I can exile target card from a graveyard. I will pass to you.
Watch as your ability to form memories disappears.
How would I know? Baron, Airship Kingdom. Go.
Okay. What's the activated cost?
3 black, red, and it is cast from the graveyard. So return this card from the graveyard to the battlefield transformed.
You got it.
And I think he's just a 5/5 flyer on the other side.
Okay.
With, like, when he dies, put him on the bottom of your library.
Okay, well. Vanille, cheerful as sea.
All right. Well, folks, you wanted to see it. What's their meld?
So at the beginning of my first main phase, if I control them both, I can pay green, black 3.
Okay.
And meld them.
All right.
But Vanille also has an ETB effect if she resolves.
Yep.
Tight. Okay. So I mill 2 cards, and I can return a permanent from my graveyard to my hand. I would like to return Vincent Valentine. Is it a card? A permanent card. Okay. I was like, I kind of want that fight, but yeah, I'll take Vincent Valentine. And I will pass to you.
Okay. Good. The Emperor Palamecia.
Oh.
Tap, add blue or red. Spend this mana only to cast a non-creature spell. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it.
I apologize. I draw a card and I lose 1 life after Fangs.
Okay.
Trigger there. Nothing's going to change there, but no.
All right. Well, also, let's summon Girlfriend Cerberus.
Oh, you also brought the girlfriend.
Yeah. So Surveil 1 is its first one.
Cool.
Into the bin, please.
All right.
Say go.
All right. Untap. Draw. I would like to pay 5. I would like to meld them.
Make them touch.
All right. Ooh. They're turning into Ragnarok, Divine Deliverance. This is a 7/6 Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Haste, and when it dies, I destroy target permanent and return a non-legendary permanent from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay.
Combat.
Meow, meow. Actually, I think I'd probably just get away with putting Garland and Cerberus in front of it.
Yeah, it's true. So you could just do the, yeah, that'd be 6.
Then trample through for 1? No, 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so those 2 will die. You'll take 2. This will die, and I'm gonna blow up.
Oh wait, sorry.
Sorry.
When it does combat damage?
So it's when it dies.
Okay. When it dies,
destroy target permanent and res something.
Okay.
I forgot it was res something. Okay, so I'm gonna start by destroying your swamp.
Okay.
I think that's the play because
it's not bad.
There. And I guess so. It doesn't. Can it bring back one part of it?
It has to be a non-legendary permanent.
A non-legendary permanent. Okay. So Bard's Bow. I did it in the right way then. That's weird, but yeah. Okay.
I shouldn't say this during Pride, and probably not while you're playing it, but I'm not the most impressed by these lesbians.
I think they're actually sick, but
I like them.
Could be better.
I like them better separate.
Yeah. Could I grab a hero? I'm gonna bring out this Bard's Bow.
So no dragon, no dwarf.
I take a row. You got a row in there?
Fish egg. I've got a grizzled, maybe a cat.
Yeah, Hrothgar. Yeah, I'll take it. That's good. Pass to you.
Okay. Swamp. Let's get our boy. I think.
Damn. I tried.
Yeah, I mean it was correct, but I had been sandbagging yet another land.
Damn.
Chaos.
What can you do?
Chouse. He's a 5/5 flyer. Then when it dies, you put it on the bottom of your library.
Okay.
Because he's always coming back.
This Bard's Bow looking pretty sick.
Yeah.
Damn, crow.
I believe that's everything I can do right now.
Right. Tap. Draw. Sorry, I just hear Surge in the other room just going, yes, yes, yes.
He's really hyped about the Bard's Bow.
And why wouldn't you be,
It is an equipment after all.
Okay.
How does Bard's Bow work? It gives it reach and plus
2+2, so it's a 3/3.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, it equipped for 6.
It does. It comes down and then does nothing after. I'd like to play Vanille, Cheerful as Sea.
Okay.
Have we seen this one before?
When it enters mill 2 cards, I return target permanent from my graveyard to my hand.
Is this a second Surge foil?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going to take this land and play.
You're not going to get back Fang?
No.
No? Okay. We've done the thing.
Yeah, I will pass to you.
Okay. Oh, that's why you didn't get that Fang.
Fang was like putting on her coat and like getting ready to leave, and then, wait, what? Not me? Oh.
Okay. Chouse.
Yeah, I'll block.
Okay. Go.
Cool. Swamp. I'd like to play Fang, Fearless Lassie.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, whenever one or more cards would leave my graveyard, I draw a card and lose a life.
Huh.
Okay.
That combos pretty well with vanilla.
Yeah. It's not bad, yeah. I'd like to play Vincent Valentine.
Good heavens. Okay.
I'd like to pass the turn.
Okay. I would like to untap. Actually, hold on. Would I like to untap? Loaded question. I am going to pay 4 to Thunder Magic Vincent for Thundera.
You got it.
Yeah.
Vincent dead.
Multiple things occur. Ping you for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Emperor of Palamecia gets a counter because 4 mana was spent on a non-creature spell.
You got it.
All right. Now we untap.
Can I see your thunder magic? Is this lightning casting thunder magic?
Yeah.
But it's shown as lightning.
Well, lightning. Wait, why is it thunder?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always been thunder, but it shouldn't be. Like, from the beginning, it should never have been thunder.
Thunder's the boom.
Yeah.
Maybe thunder sounds cooler in Japan.
Maybe.
Swing with Chouse.
I take 5.
Go.
Draw. I'd like to pay 5 mana to meld.
In response,
I had a feeling.
I would like to, I guess I'm self-destructing Palamecia and hitting Fang.
Sure. Okay. So I still paid it, but yeah. On Pride?
On Pride. TD Canada Trusts Pride Month. Brought to you by Lockheed Martin.
Alrighty. I will play a Swamp.
Cameron, please. Don't get me started. I've been very well you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't pay the mana. I don't think. Just by.
Oh, right, because the ability is.
I think Ben gets prompt. It goes on the stack.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it's an if you
It's pay
do,
on
not a when
resolution.
you do.
Oh,
Yeah, So
okay.
you still have your mana, but
Okay.
there's no turbo lesbian.
Yeah. Interesting.
Damn it, Cameron.
I'd like to play Kane, Traitorous Dragoon. 2/4 with jump. During my turn, Kane has flying. And whenever Kane deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of Kane. If they do, I draw that many cards and create that many tapped treasure tokens, then lose that much life.
All right.
What? Very weird card.
Yeah.
That's Kane.
That's Kane. And then I'd also like to play Ninja Blades.
Uh-oh.
So it's job select. I get a little buddy. And creature has +1/+1 and is a ninja. In addition to its types, and has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. The player loses that player loses life equal to the discarded card's value. Swing for 3.
Sure do.
Okay. Pass to you. Taking 5.
Experience chaos. Go.
Oh yeah, you have a Black Mage's Rod.
Oh yeah. Yep. So true, bestie.
It's hidden by the rabbit.
put the ninja's blades on Kane.
All right.
Combat.
All right. Blocks there, and then I'm going to suplex the ninja blades.
Sorcery.
It's what?
Buddy, that card kicks
man.
ass. If it was an instant sweep.
No, yeah, you're right. Oh, that one's gonna sting. Okay, yeah. Okay, this all happens.
So it's 2, 5, 8, 9 damage.
And then you draw a card, and then Kane does what Kane do.
So I'm going to do Kane's ability first, I want to say. Can I stack it that way?
I believe so, but let me read these cards. Yes, you
would-
can.
Yeah, I think you want to stack it that way.
So I get
because,
to beg more choices to throw in the bin and potentially just dome you.
Correct.
Yeah.
So so I get to draw 3, to be clear?
Yes, you get to first you draw 3,
Yeah.
and then Cameron gains control of Kane, and you get 3 treasure tokens that are tapped, and you lose 3 life. So you go to 4,
Okay, I draw 3.
and then you have you draw a card, then discard a card, and Cameron will lose life equal to whatever you discard.
Cameron, take 5.
So Cameron takes 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Xenos! All right. Okay. If it helps, I don't know the order, but Xenos was already in my hand prior to
yeah.
the draw. So, it's just
I mean, that's magic.
that's magic.
So many words on cards.
Dude, I mean, well, especially when you're playing Oops All Rares and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although by the volume, my deck is mostly uncommons because the pairing is
true.
uncommons.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a lot closer than I expected for a game where both players passed the turn doing
Nothing sometimes.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
about 4 times. You know?
There were certain. I think. I mean, there were turns where I could have went a little bit faster. I was just sort of worried that Cam might, because syncopates in this format now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I've definitely been burned by it and limited already, but I don't know how many people were taking syncopates.
Can't keep that.
Did you get a serialized...
Chocobo?
No. I'm trying to remember the other one's name. Don't tell me. There's Vanille,
Yeah.
and there's...
You remember the harder name?
Well, that one's a real word.
And Fang, it's not.
Oh, it's Fang. Oh, that's... Sorry, when I looked at the wiki, they're not listed as that. They're listed as, like, Ouberora something.
Oh.
Or Ourbera.
Oh.
O-U-E-B-R-A.
I'll level with you. I have not played much of. I played 13 up to a point, and then I stopped. I think when I was a youth.
Oh, Orbug Young Fang.
Okay. Yeah.
His name is my name too.
Whenever I go out,
Yeah, sure. This is technically keepable.
rock and roll.
All right. Swamp Go.
Force go.
Island Go.
Swamp. Black Mage's Rod.
All right.
Pass to you.
Swamp. Gix. Yawgmoth Praetor.
Whoa. Wait, hold on. Yeah.
All right, so 3/3. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, draw a card. For 4 and black. Discard X cards. Exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spells from among those cards, among cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost.
Now, Ben, you don't need to reveal any information. But if by chance you have the meld card that has the meld ability on it in your hand, may I be able to read it?
Would Ben keep a
Cameron,
hand without those
Cameron,
cards?
close your eyes real quick.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Here, do you need the other part?
No, I just need that one. Thank you.
All right, that's
Yeah, whenever a card leaves a graveyard.
Well, I'm just trying to think of the possibility of Cameron hitting both of them off of the Gix, and then how melding would work.
Yeah.
I play Fang.
Okay.
Fearless, let's see. I pass the turn. Oh, it's it. Meld says you own? Yeah, you both own and control.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think it said it on the version I hypothetically looked at, given the fancy version of it.
Lock Coal. Death Touch, Lifelink. Whenever Lock Coal deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card.
Good.
Go.
They can do normal names.
Which Shadow Lord are we talking about here? Oh, from Final Fantasy XI.
Eden, Seat of the Sanctum. Vanille, Cheerful, Lassie.
All right.
Mill 2, return a permanent from my graveyard to my hand. I will grab this swamp. And then Fang triggers, I take a damage and draw a card. Pass the turn.
Good. Slam.
So both of them effectively are going to let you draw, eh?
Yeah.
I will, I guess this is the one that matters. So I'll block like that.
Okay. I gain 1 life. And then whenever a creature deals combat damage to one or more of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. I would like to do that.
Sorry, so you gain 2 life?
Yeah, he gains 2 and then pays 1.
Oh, 2. Sorry, I thought Lock was a 1/3. I'm so used to this being a 1/3 card.
Yeah, but we're in Universes Beyond land now.
Yeah, so I'm going to pay a life, draw a card.
Can't wait till we get Universes Beyond Lost. I can play John Locke.
Go. Universes Beyond Sopranos.
Oh, please.
Chrissy just fights people at random.
Oh, brutal. Fang, you're a goddamn wizard now. I will pass to you, Cam.
Okay. Mountain. Swing with Lock.
Yeah, draw some cards, Cam.
Okay.
Take 2.
I would like to resolve this one first, or Gix's trigger first.
Sure.
Draw a card. Then Lock. Draw a card, discard a card. I will discard this Swamp. Second main. Got a suplex. Vanilla. Vanille.
Sure.
Go.
Bro. I will play this land. And I will pass to you.
Sefer Almasi. Whenever a creature you attack, a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike until end of turn. Firecross. Whenever Sefer Almasi deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell will be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. I attack with Lock Coal, who has double strike.
Yeah, I take it.
Okay.
Because he's got death touch.
Yep. So I get 2 instances of his ability, and then a trigger here and here. I'm going to resolve Gix's first to draw a card. I am going to use Seifer's ability to suplex the Black Mage's Rod.
Oh, you just get to cast something from there.
Yeah.
Okay. In response, I'm going to search for the frozen Esper and destroy my own rod.
Okay.
Gain 4.
And then...
Oh, it's Nature's Claim. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Nature's Claim.
And then, but Cameron does lose 1 because you cast a...
Yes. Yeah, well, it was still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm...
We have a lock trigger, then you have an additional Gix trigger, then another lock trigger.
Oh, right. Okay, lock trigger.
So this says whenever Cipher deals combat damage to a player, you may cast an instant or sorcery from your bin.
Oh, it's him. Okay, sorry. Then the Black Mage's Rod exists.
So Cameron's
and
at 1 more life.
I'm very sorry about that.
That's okay.
We're going to cycle this Mountain, and then another Shadow Lord trigger, and then another Lock Cold trigger. I'm going to get rid of this. Brain, come on, buddy. What are we doing here? Sure, Fire Crystal, go.
Sure. On your end step, I'm going to crack this Eden. So I mill 2 cards, and I can sack this land, and when I do, I return another permanent from my graveyard to my hand. Sure, I'll grab this Bard's Bow.
And you lose 1 and draw a card.
Yes. Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. Swamp. I would like to cast Clash of the Icons and have Fang punch Gix.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
All right.
And Cameron takes 1 from the
Yeah.
And then I'm going to...
it is a fight. Does Gix have Death Touch?
No.
Okay.
I was peeking at that. And I will go 3 and play this Bard's Bow.
Sorry, I'm going to be very handsy. This has 3 toughness, that has 3 toughness, so they'd both die.
Oh, it's +1/+. Oh, sure. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get a...
Oh, but you keep the rod.
Yeah. Sure. Sure, we'll do it like that.
Okay.
And I will pass to you.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's the... Does the White Mage's Rod give +1/+1?
I think the Cleric one does, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to attack with both.
Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, right? Okay, well, I will attempt to block.
Okay. Yeah, no effects.
Cool. All right, so these will trade.
Yep.
I'll take 3.
And then I can cast a instant or sorcery from my graveyard. I will suplex the Black Mage's Rod.
Cool. I will do that thing that I wanted to do earlier then.
Sounds good.
Great. It all came back around.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to change the light bill.
Yeah.
Okay. Kuja, Genome Sorcerer. At the beginning of your end step, create a tapped 0/1 black wizard creature token.
You got it.
Then if you control 4 or more wizards, transform Kuja. Say go.
Okay. Draw. I'd like to cast Vanille.
All right.
Cheerful to see. Does that resolve?
It resolves.
Okay, I will mill 2. What up, Xenos? There's some, I gotta say, there's some bangers out here. I will take this Fang. I will cast this Fang.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. EOT. I do nothing.
Okay.
I would like to cast Self-Destruct, targeting Vanille Seifer will deal damage to Vanille and himself.
Sure.
So 3 damage.
Okay.
Then Seifer will attack. He will have double strike.
Sure, I'll block.
Okay.
Oh, and life was lost from
Yes.
the mage.
I decline to cast something from my graveyard.
I think he has to deal damage to a player, doesn't he?
Doesn't he? Oh, yeah, he does. Of course he does.
That's why I blocked.
Yeah, of course. End step, make a wizard. Go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, yes.
No, you're good. These cards have a million words on them, and in fact, half of them are actually 2 cards.
I'd like to cast Fang.
Ben's
Back on
cards.
the escalator again.
Well, you know, at some point you'll stop being homophobic. I'll pass to you.
You'd think, but
Oh wait, I haven't played a land this turn, right? Yeah. I will play a land.
Attack with Seifer.
I block.
Okay. Black Waltz number 3.
Sure.
Say go.
so you get
You get to transform your guy.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Goodbye. More words now. Becomes Transkuja, Fate Defied, Flamestar. If a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You got the band all together.
Yep. Say go.
I'll tap for 3 and play Fang, Fearless Lassie.
Okay.
And then I'd like to tap for 3 and play Fang, Fearless Lassie, choosing this one to stay.
Okay.
And then I'll scoop.
Okay.
Damn!
Okay.
Cam was drafting a real deck. I didn't know that was allowed.
I like black mages.
Yeah, but like I'd be fine if this was like a showcase of your favorite black mages, but then they also came with removal spells,
Yeah.
which is the bigger issue that I
Problematic,
have with
yeah.
what you've got going on. All right.
Whoa. That's a hero for Ben later.
Ooh, I need a hero.
I've never seen this hero token.
Oh, that's the Elizin one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Elizin can be cool.
French elves.
Oh, it's an elf.
Yeah. Or the elves in the French ones?
Well, not all of them.
Okay.
I guess is the easiest way. Like turns out that the species are from all over.
Fair.
Yeah.
French Catholic elves.
Yep. And you're under arrest.
Oh. They're cops too?
Yep.
Jesus, what is this, Montreal?
The Pope gets caked up and then you kill him.
Caked up?
Yeah.
So
He turns into like a giant goddamn knight.
Okay.
You see, the elves were besieged by dragons long ago. So they developed the Order of Dragoons, who jump really high.
Yeah.
That's why they have flying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, those dragons came from a different planet.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they were forced off of their planet by robots.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how'd the robots get there?
I think they were just like they used to live in harmony, and then they were like people, I think, and then they slowly replaced themselves, and then just decided to kill them. Yeah.
You would be forgiven for doubting that this is actually one of the best narrative experiences ever in video games.
Sure.
Oh.
I wouldn't go that far. I think Final Fantasy.
We can't have a lore fight on camera.
Yeah.
That's for Twitch chat.
Sure. I guess I will keep this. I'll play this forest and pass.
Okay. Mountain. Blazing Bomb.
Bruh.
Go.
Okay. Hey, no hit him with the King Divides. I'll play Finn the Fangbearer and pass to
Okay.
you.
That's the one with Goofy, right?
That is.
Swamp. In parts, it features Tron. Prompto Argentum.
Cool.
Haste. 2/2. Selfie shot. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, create a treasure token.
Yeah.
Go. He's the azure-tinted icon that our hearts are set upon.
What?
I don't know.
I do
Kingdom
like.
Hearts. In parts, it features Tron.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about Prompo.
No. I have no understanding of Prompto.
Fight Prompto.
He's Italian or something.
Gotcha.
Pass to you.
Okay.
I will say, out of all the Final Fantasy games, the one with the Italian e-boys on vacation is the most appealing to me in terms of like.
Apparently, it's really
setting.
fun. Oh.
Captain Lannery Storm.
Yeah.
As Van, aspiring sky pirate.
Captain, my captain.
Lattery Star.
Captain.
Go.
Prompto is basically Latin for Quicksilver. No,
Go.
he's Italian. Sorry, you're wrong.
I attack with Van.
You get a treasure.
Block.
I sacrifice the treasure to give him +1/+0 until end of turn.
Okay.
I would like to cast Black Waltz number 3.
Sure.
And say go.
Pass.
Yeah.
You know.
Swing.
Take 3.
Seifer. Almassy. Say go.
Okie dokie. This is stinky.
Has this guy got the world's deepest V?
I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's him or Ricardo Montalban.
I'm gonna summon the Mage's Sisters. They are a 5/5 with haste. The first thing I get to do is put 3 +1/+1 counters on it.
What?
Wait, what?
Okay. We're partying.
And then its second one is put a shield counter on it and gain, on something and gain 3 life. And the final thing is it fights something.
Oh, you
Oh,
pick
okay.
one at random.
Yeah. Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Sure. All right. Rock and roll.
Okay. What are the modes? Okay, counters, fight, shield.
shield.
Shield. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure. We'll
Okay.
coordinate it like that. 3. I get a shield counter on it and gain 3.
Okay.
I'm sure we have shield counters here somewhere. Yes.
Swing for 5.
No blocks.
Do that. Pass to you.
Okay. Queen Brain.
Sure.
Prowess whenever she attacks, create a wizard token. And then, why do I keep wanting to call him John Locke Cole?
I mean, I understand what you're going for.
We attack with Seifer, just Seifer.
Cool. I take 6. Got any spells? All right.
Say go.
Heart
Untap.
of the island, Jack.
Draw. This goes to its second one. We roll in 2. It gets 3 +1/+1 counters.
8/8. Devastating.
There's so many indicators on this one card.
Swing for 8.
Block.
Or
Or actually, block with Blazing Bomb.
sure, you got it.
Okay. Removes. Is it damage or when it would die the shield?
That's when it would die, I think, isn't it?
I forget how shield counters
Actually, yeah,
work.
this-
Somebody in chat can tell me, or I can look it up right now. I think it's preventing damage or a destroy effect.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Actually, how about this? Do you want to do that attack knowing that's how that works?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I'm going to block with John Locke Cole and then sacrifice the Blazing Bomb to deal damage to the sisters.
You got it.
Can I read the Blazing Bomb? You can only do that as a sorcery.
Oh, it's only as a sorcery. In that case, I block with the Blazing Bomb. I
Okay.
need to read my cards. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, Cam. It's all
Okay.
good, man. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. We should have been holding it back. Sure, I play Fang.
All right.
Go to you.
Attack with Locke Cole.
Yeah, so he's got double strike.
Yes.
Yeah, no blocks.
Okay. So, Locke Cole's first ability, draw a card, discard a card. Discard Swamp. His second resolution, draw a card, discard a card. Discard a Swamp. Say go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Final trigger. I'm just going to use its dealy bot. 3. Fang gets a shield counter, and I draw 3. Or gain 3, sorry.
Can I read this, Saga?
Yeah. I go 3 and play Summoning Materia. I may look at the top card of my library at any time. As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, I can cast it from the top of my creature spells from the top of my library. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 vigilance and can add a green.
Okay.
Neat. Death Touch Lifelink. Bro. Magic the Gathering. Combat.
No blocks.
Okay, take 5. Or 4, sorry. She's a 4/5. And then I will pass.
Okay. Attack with Locke Cole.
Sure. I'll block.
Okay. First strike damage.
Yeah. Tunk.
Light of Judgment. Fang, targeting Fang.
Sure. Blows it up. Take. Does it get exiled or anything?
Destroy. Deal 6 damage to target creature. Destroy up to 1 equipment attached to that creature.
Damn, Cam, you really got all the answers. Okay.
Yeah. And then 2 here.
Yeah.
Say go.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's got to whiff eventually. I will play vanilla. I will mill 2 cards and return a permanent from my graveyard to my hand. Good lord, dude. Sure, I'll bring back the Mega Sisters. I'll pass to you.
Swing.
The whole gang.
The whole gang. I make a wizard. May I have a wizard?
Yeah. I think I stole them and stored them. Any preference?
No.
Like so.
Okay. They will trade.
And I will take 4, 7.
Ben takes 7, down to 4. Cameron gains 2. Both creatures die.
Island, go.
Oh, so stinky. I summon the Mega Sisters.
Okay.
Hooah. 6. They punch this more. Well, I mean, it's still bad. But yeah, they punch that guy.
Okay.
Pass.
Mysidian Elder, I get another wizard. Black Waltz number 3 attacks.
Taking 2.
Go.
Draw. 5. I get to punch something else. I punch Black Waltz.
Okay.
He's die. Well, you might have noticed I was off a color this whole game, which is unfortunate. I will play Kane, Traitorous Dragoon.
Okay.
Pass to you. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. I looked at Twitch chat. That was my bad.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I looked at Twitch chat.
I am going to cast Girlfriend Cerberus.
Yep.
Surveil 1. Into the graveyard with the Mysidian Elder. Say go.
Okay. Holy macaroni, dude. I went so deep.
Don't look in chat. Don't look in chat.
I play Fang.
Wait a minute. Where'd my moderator
Pass to you.
status go?
Oh, I found out you had it, and I timed you out.
You banned me?
Oh man, I forgot I did that. That was a long time ago.
God. Again?
Yeah.
Why does this keep happening?
All right. The next instant or sorcery spell I would cast this turn, I copy.
Kills me, you mean?
Garland, go.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Untap, draw. No, it's actually I can't explain to you how like absurdly good. I was like I can stay in this. I literally just need to draw a second Black Stars. But it might be too late. We'll see. So I play Xenos. Yay Galibus.
Oh, you've been at 2 this whole time. I'm sorry.
And I'm going to choose this is my greatest enemy.
Okay.
Everything else gets -2/-2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have now remodded Wheeler.
Thank you. For now.
For now. Just wait until Tuesday. I mean, don't really want a cane because then I die, so I pass.
Okay. The next instant or sorcery spell I would cast this turn, copy twice.
Yep. Tall.
Large lad.
Yep.
Chouse. 7 mana. Chouse. Go.
Okay. Draw. Swing.
Block Xenos with Chaos. And then Fang blocking the Elder.
Yeah.
Go to. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Take 2.
Yeah.
Okay. This dies. I draw 2.
And,
And
hold on, let me get a treasure
I
token.
got one. I got one here.
Okay.
Thank you. And then I get 2.
Yeah.
And then lose that much life. Good games, game.
Good games.
Yeah, no, I didn't have anything else in there. Oh, man, dude, I'm like hanging on to this Xenos. I'm like, everything is a goddamn X2. I just need some swamps.
Yeah.
Come on. And I went so deep. And finally ended up getting there.
That was still a really great
That was
set.
a really good set.
That was a fun match to watch.
I didn't get to meld as much as I like to, but I did do it. I did attack with it, and I gotta say, the entire of all the stuff that we have opened had never opened a Fang. I didn't get to see one. So if one got opened by one of y'all and y'all took it home, I never saw a single Fang. So I now have them both in Surge Foil.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
And you can play against this deck in Vegas.
At MagicCon.
MagicCon Vegas, gonna put it together.
Yeah.
I'm also, against my better judgment, bringing the Gunk deck.
I mean, you gotta, right? You gotta give the people what they want.
Yes, but it requires an
Like
entire
400 playing cards.
Well, yeah, well, and the thing to hold the extra cards.
Right. So, no, you get in the mind game. You make them think that you're playing
What?
Battle of Wits,
Is
right?
that really such a good idea, Ben?
Yeah.
Great.
I'm gonna do it. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
do it.
I gotta text Angel.
Too late. She's on a plane already.
Damn!
But don't worry, folks. We'll be back. That terrible segue. Jesus Christ. If you like that,
Buttery smooth.
We've got more. Don't go away because we've got 2 more rounds of our collector booster draft for Final Fantasy over here on Friday Night Paper Fight. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome back to round 3 of the Friday Night Paper Fight Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Collector Booster Draft. We're having a lovely time so far. How was the draft for you both?
Stressful.
So I kind of my aim was to take the cards that have killed me the most, so that finally I get to experience the joy.
Nice. Okay. I look forward to it then.
Because my sealed deck was complicated, I was like, okay, I'm just going to go in, I'm just going to be like, okay, red and green. And then I pulled a Zodiark and was like, nope. It was the first card I pulled. And I was like,
black?
Well, no, black and green.
Okay.
Black and green.
Good color
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
format?
Yep.
What are you?
Marduin.
You're Marduin it. There was
Yeah,
a lot of good Boros legends
Yeah,
going
that's
around.
kind of why I slipped. I was gonna do black-white stuff, and then I was like, well, I want
Get a little bit of red in there
more
for spice.
things. Yeah.
Great.
A little bit of removal, a little bit of
Really wanted
enchantments.
that shadow.
Well, wait, why is everyone dressed up? Because these packs were expensive, and we figured we should rise to the occasion. I guess it was this morning when Ben was like, "What if we dressed up fancy?" And enough other people were like, "Yeah,
yeah."
So we decided to do that. Both players have 7. Jacob won the die roll.
Yes.
Let's take it away.
Okie dokie.
Hockey dokie.
Okie dokie. Hey.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. It remains that I can count. Gone.
Go on. Where to?
Being able to count is so important.
The town of Ruin.
What happened?
So many bad things.
Gone?
Go.
That's a little on the nose, right?
Yeah.
Swamp go.
It's like our town's in ruins. We're gonna call it gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Swamp get gone.
Now, to be fair, collector boosters are going for that amount. We were given these by Wizards of the Coast as under the purview being MTG ambassadors. Who we have here?
Who's that?
Reno and
Reno and
Rude.
Rude.
The full arts. Go.
And part of being an ambassador
Mountain.
and getting stuff from WotC is that you can't just sell it.
Demon Wall.
Demon Wall.
Demon Wall.
It's
a 3/3
don't
with Defender and Menace, and I can put counters on it. And if it has a counter, it can attack like it doesn't have Defender.
It also does my favorite thing, which is be the creature types that are the name of the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, Demon Wall artifact.
Our Demon Wall.
It's Demon Wall, the Demon Wall.
Lizard Man. Occupation Lizard Man.
Yeah.
Demon Wall.
That's great.
Skeleton
Go ahead.
Archer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't Skeleton Archer have
draw.
reach?
I don't know. Yeah, Defender and Menace is very funny. If it's like, it's just a wall. I don't understand what's so menacing about it. Why am I so creeped out by this? Ah, it's moving towards me.
Ah.
Yeah.
Forest, Swan,
Huh?
X-Death.
X-Death.
Who's that X-Death?
Looking at me.
Paul, what happened to the number thing in the overlay there? Did you see that?
No. What happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, so you were at 20, right?
Yeah.
Right? So -3. And I went, all right, so gain 3 life. And it went, okay, it fixed it that time. That was weird. When I did it the first time, the little green number was also 23.
Ooh.
I'm good with that. I don't know.
So Reno Rude have Menace, so I cannot block.
Correct.
Go ahead.
And wait, there was a trigger of exile the
Top card of mine?
top card of yours. Yep. And then
It's
if I want
Xenos
to.
Galvis. Can you cast that?
I can't,
so
unfortunately.
It's going to
It's
exile.
going into exile.
It's gone for both of us now. Are you happy?
No, I'm not. Please go. That broke my heart a little.
Let's get our colors out here. So Plains and Vincent, Vengeful Atoner.
What's this Vincent do?
When one or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on Vincent, and when Vincent deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent if Vincent's power is 7 or greater. So it's going to hit you too, Graham.
Oh, no.
But yeah, it's got Menace.
Okay.
They both have Menace.
Menace.
Now you go.
Okay.
I've got 2 3/3s with Menace.
With Menace. I don't like it. Okie dokie. We'll play Eden Seed of the Sanctum.
Mm-hmm.
We can put that over there.
That's a very cool art on this particular Eden card. This is from 13, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're...
Okay. Well, I think we're going to just have to do this because...
You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
But you have terrifying stuff over there.
I don't think so.
So I do. So we're going to do Clash of the Icons. Choose one or more. Target creature I control fights target creature an opponent controls. X-Death against Vincent.
They kill each other.
Sounds like something that would happen in Dissidia, maybe.
Remove a lore counter from a target saga. I don't have one. Put a lore counter on target saga. I don't have one. I just get to sit here like a good boy.
And?
Actually, you know what? I might as well.
I take 2.
Might as well attack.
And we got a mountain.
Mountain. Okay.
And I believe that stays in exile.
Second main, I do a fat load of Bupkis, and please go.
Yeah. bombs. We got bombs. We got bombs.
Reminder
bombs,
for Arena,
bombs, bombs,
if you're playing
bombs.
this format on Arena. Reno and Rude will ask you if you want to sacrifice something. You can say no. I had an opponent hit me with Reno and Rude, and then just sacrifice a creature for no reason.
Bomb, blazing type.
Yep.
A blazing type bomb.
A blazing type bomb. And then it's everybody's favorite protagonist from their favorite game. It's Skull Leonard from Final Fantasy VIII.
In this case, Danitha.
Yeah, Danitha Caption Paragon. First strike, vigilance, lifelink, auras, and equipment spells cost 1 less to cast.
Okay.
Danitha's
Your go.
really,
Yikes.
really good in this format because of all those job weapons.
All the things. And how many of those am I running? 0.
Beautiful.
That was a perfect camera spike. Great job.
If there's one thing I can do, yeah.
Very good. We will attack with Reno and Rude. They have Menace. Would you like to trade?
Yeah, sure. I'll Demon Wall bomb. Oh no. Oh no.
Let's ball shot. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample until end of turn.
Okay, so.
I think it's still a trade, but it's a full trade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, full
Yep.
on.
All right.
And I don't get nothing. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't even think I can blow it up because it's sorcery. And
Okay.
it's tired. It's sleepy. It's fresh.
So sleepy.
And then second main. Can I count? Yep. Yes, I can. Yep.
There it is.
Hey, all right.
But
We'll just put summoning materia on the board.
Summoning materia.
May look at the top card of my library at any time. Look at that. As long as equipment is attached to a creature, you can cast creature spells from the top of your library. Equipped creature gets a 2/2, has vigilance, and tap to add a green. Turns it into a roided out Llanowar elf.
Materia, come to the principal's office.
Yeah. Go.
Just quickly, the blitz
before you
ball
go.
shot gave trample.
Yes,
Yes.
so 1 damage did go through to Corey, you're
Oh,
right.
did you?
Yes.
Does the Reno and Rude thing
And
trigger?
so, yeah, you got 1, you exile the top card of your
Thank
library there. And it's Vena.
Why are you making me hurt my favorites?
I'm not the one doing
I
that.
will, I will pass to you.
Drawing a card. Oh, you're gonna love this.
I hope
Swamp.
so. I do love that.
Go to combat for 2.
Yep. Vigilance.
So that's 2, and you gain 2. Because she's got lifelink. Or Squall has
Squall.
lifelink as well.
I do not like that.
Black Mage's Rod.
I also do not like that.
Now we got a wizard.
That hero's a
2/1
wizard.
wizard. All right, go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, the problem, Megados, is that. Oh, right, Rod only costs you 1 mana because of.
Because of Squall.
Because of Squall's ability.
I can read. And I lied about not having equipment.
I see that now. Yeah, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, the problem that Jacob's encountering is the internal conflict between not wanting to lose the Magic game to Corey's bombs, but also he likes those characters in video game.
This was the most difficult draft I've had to do because I was trying not to draft with my heart. I was trying to draft with my mind. We will put out a Gigantode.
Big Frog.
Big Frog, 4/4.
Big frog.
Yep, don't have enough mana. I will pass to you.
Going to Corey's turn. We are playing a swamp. We are tapping for cards and 2 mountains.
That's so many manas.
Choco Comet. We are doing 4 damage to Giganto.
Black Mage's Rod trigger deals 1.
I get a bird. I get a bird. I get a bird. Hey,
Choco
hey,
Comet
hey,
is just
hey.
X damage, in this case 4,
Yep.
and you get the bird.
I get the bird.
Yeah.
And now I go to combat.
Combat.
And I hit you for 4.
All right.
And I gain 2 back.
In response, I'm going to look at the top card in the library.
Rude.
Great.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I don't like it. I put down a swamp. I put down an earth crystal.
Ooh.
I look
How
at.
many rocks you have?
I know, right? Look at them.
Just for fun?
Yep. just to see how many tears I am going to shed in the coming rounds. I will pass to you.
Okay. Making a nice. Drawing a card. You're gonna love this.
Am I?
No.
Okay.
I don't have any lands to play. Let's just hit you with everything.
Okay.
So that's Squall, Black Mage,
Good.
Burb.
That's Great.
6 total.
Love it. Very good.
And
Gain 2 off of
then friend coming up. It's Lightning, Army of 1. Pew, 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 pew. We've got First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, which is different from Squall. And she has Stagger. Whenever Lightning deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double damage instead.
This sucks. Okay.
So,
all right.
Lightning's going to fill your stagger gauge.
Yeah.
And have fun doing a turn.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have fun doing a turn.
Doing a turn.
That's what I'm going to start saying when I pass the turn to my opponent now. All right. Have fun doing a turn.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Well, okay.
We're gonna.
Is Choco Comet like Bulldog? I guess.
Yep.
Fire chicken. A lot of cheese.
Because of the Earth Crystal, green spells are 1 less.
Yep.
1 colorless less.
Ooh.
Summoner's Grimoire.
Do you have a hero preference? We've got these.
Whoever has a book. Book would be great.
It's a Lalafell.
Bird, beautiful. Okay, so this is Job select. Yep. Whenever this creature attacks you, put a creature card from your hand. Okay. From your hand onto the battlefield. It enters tapped and attacking. Okay. It doesn't get any bonuses. It's just a 1/1. I am top decking real hard, but we're going to tap 2 and equip the summoning materia as well for summoner time. Summoning materia, if they are equipped, they're 2/2, so they're 3/3. They have vigilance. They can tap for a green.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Do you have cards in your hand?
I have 1.
Great. Okay. I will pass to you.
Okay. We've got.
I could salvage this. I could salvage this.
No.
Has Jacob looked at the top card of his library yet? No, I guess not.
No, not yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Do you
in
want to?
response to whatever the
Anytime you
nonsense you're doing, that's.
It just said anytime.
Something
It's
material
anytime.
said.
It is anytime, yeah.
So I've got a side quest, Hunt the Mark, destroy target creature.
Is it going to be this one? This one? All right. Thank you so much for finding that for me, Graham.
And
No
so
problem. We
later, at the
appreciate
beginning
that.
of my end step, if a creature died under an opponent's control this turn, I create a treasure token, and if I control 3 or more treasures, I transform this into a thing.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
And I've got a mountain, so
Look.
landfall trigger on my bird.
I can salvage
And
this.
We're going to combat. So 3,
Yeah.
6, 8, 10.
Okay.
Now, so what happens here is, unless you have any effects before damage, which you don't.
Doesn't look like
No.
it.
So in first strike, 5 of that damage hits, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you
Yep.
gain 2. Then lightning says, lightning is still combat damage to a player, and so then
Double.
the bird hits
And the
for
plus.
6, and the mage hits for 4.
Okay.
So another 10.
All right. So it turns out my earlier reporting was false. I cannot salvage this. I love your little, like, just eye shift.
Game 2.
Oh, man. Brutal.
Lightning's a
Brutal.
Lightning's a creature.
Lightning's a real card, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what boss monsters in Final Fantasy feel like? Jeez,
Yeah,
they're
right?
like, man, that lightning. Ugh.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, Serge was like, I need lightning for a deck, so if you're not using it, I'm like, I'm using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lightning is a cool enough character that they somehow made 3 games out of that game. And, yeah.
Yeah. Look, all for another Final Fantasy game with a female protagonist. That would be great.
Yeah, I would have loved it if, like, 2 of the 3 of them were better games.
Yep.
I think Final Fantasy 13-2 is kind of interesting. I think it's actually a pretty cool game. There's, like, time travel stuff. Hope gets, like, redeemed as a character. 13-2 is pretty interesting. I found 13 very dull and confusing. And the less said about 13-3, the better.
Great.
And 13.4 is right out.
It's right out, yeah.
Lightning in the Crystal Skull. I'm keeping.
I'm gonna mulligan.
Jacob going to 6.
This has traditionally not worked out for me.
It's very kind, Zen Alpha. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, no, we're counting 10-2. I like 10-2 quite a bit. You get to dress up all fancy.
That's why it's called Final Fantasy Dress Up.
It is. It says that right on the box.
Oh, why? Hey. Okay, let's take a look at cards. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Is that bad? I don't know. All right. That goes on the bottom.
Goodbye.
That goes over here. I have 6 cards. Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Absolutely not, but I will go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Swamp. Tap.
Whoa!
Cecil Dark Knight.
Hey, Cecil, what's up?
2/3 Death Touch. Whenever Cecil deals damage, I lose that much life. Then if my life total is less than equal to half my starting life, I get to untap Cecil and transform.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. You should do that.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Please.
Swamp go.
Okay. All right. Forest. Good. We go together into that dark night.
Okay.
Corey takes 2.
Yes.
Triggered ability. Jacob takes 2.
Yep.
Or 13? What's
It's a
up
race
with,
to the bottom.
Paul, what's happening with the overlay? Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
All right.
You.
Draw. And mountain. And Black Mage's Rod for full price because Squall ain't here. Thank you.
Or there is actually a hero.
You're a wizard now.
Okay.
Go
Actually, I
ahead.
don't.
Thank you.
I actually don't know if there's a hero
There's a hero wizard.
that specifically is.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, with a little black mage.
Oh yeah, there she is. That one.
That's different from the one I was thinking of.
Oh, well, there's a tiny. There's a wizard.
Yeah. The
But
wizard
that's a
wears.
wizard, but not a hero. Which anyway.
That's not what we were hoping. Good. Let's ride.
I take 2.
You take 2. Okay. Pass.
Then you take 2.
And then I take 2.
Wait, the other way. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. We should be even.
Yep, I got it. I got it.
Cool if I just take a peek on what's on the other side. I just want to see if this is worth it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It should be.
It should be.
Yeah, it seems pretty great. Okay. Please, please, please.
All the heroes have
get
3 jobs.
Mountain.
Apparently, all the Final Fantasy 14 hero tokens have 3 jobs.
They have 2 weapons, I think, sitting behind them.
Other combat, deal 2 to you.
Deal 2 to
Unless
me?
you have other
Is this
ideas.
because they all have to
I
have
don't.
side hustles to afford housing and
Yeah, pretty much.
Ishgard or wherever? All right,
Yep.
so that's 2 to Jacob?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then I should have done this earlier. Oh well, Vincent Vengeful Atoner. Missing a counter because I bad order.
Yep. Sequencing.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Singing nonsense. It was because the previous game Jacob was at 5. When it reset, it must have like remembered that. So when I set Jacob to 18, the overlay went, oh, well, to get from 5 to 18 is plus 13, which is why when I ticked Jacob down 2, it said he was healed for 13, even though the display was showing 20.
It's worth it, right, Jacob?
Yeah.
I take 2.
You take 2?
Doot,
Okay.
doot, doot, doot.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh.
Oh no.
Me taking risks in this game has not once worked out, nor has it ever stopped me.
Magic the Gathering.
I'll go to combat with both of these.
Yeah.
Hit you for 5.
I have no response.
Play a planes.
Does this trigger now?
Nope, it triggers when you hit Corey.
And we've got lightning.
Oh,
Army
then
of
if
one.
you're... No!
Yeah. She's here. She's back.
Gugaboo.
Aren't you excited?
No, I'm not. I'd be more excited if I had land.
Thank you.
No problem.
Instant trigger. Yes. Go ahead.
All right.
What you gonna do with that Cecil?
Probably just pee a little bit, unless this is good.
Oh yeah, Paul, could you give Corey her round 1 victory?
Yeah. The important thing.
Her pip.
My pip.
Hello there, Pip.
Pip.
There it
Pip
is.
pip.
Pip, pip,
Pip, pip.
pip, pip. Pip, pip.
I do like that lightning makes all your other creatures better as well when
Yeah.
she's supposed to be the army of one.
That's true. But she's a leader.
She could do it herself.
X-Death Void Warlock. When X-Death enters, you gain 3 life.
Oh.
Go.
You're not gonna do the thing?
I'm not going to do the thing. I'm going to
Well, I
sit
thought
right
it was
here.
worth it.
No, it was earlier, and now things have changed.
Why?
Because I don't want to die, and I'd like to try to win, and I still can at this point. It doesn't feel hopeless, even though lightning's here again.
Also, because Cecil would just die to lightning's first strike.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That too.
I would have let it
Me.
happen. I would have. It would have been nice. I would have been nice.
Did they name the Corey Steel Cutter after Corey? No, but we're
No.
willing to claim that,
Yeah,
that they did.
Yeah. Me, Corey Mountain.
I think it was Chris Mooney posted to Blue Sky that the development name for the Corey Steel Cutter was the Monastery Swift Spear, which would have been very, very funny, but also confusing.
Go to combat.
Okay.
Swing with lightning. For 3.
For 3. Just 3 right across the board.
Just 3 right across the board.
And they got first strike.
First strike.
I'm going to let that by.
You're taking 3.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play Zeldinked.
Oh, lightning also has trample or lifelink.
Trample and lifelink. Yes.
Gain 3.
Yep.
It's Zeldinked or dinched.
So if I
I
had more
actually don't
land, I
know.
could dinched more land. And everybody's friend, Tonberry coming in. He'll be here later.
So Tonberry's tapped.
Stunned.
With a stun counter.
He's coming up at you.
One of your creatures dealt damage.
Yes.
So Vincent gets bigger. And
I think
if
that's-
it's the end of your turn,
Pop a land?
Zell says you have to put a land back in your hand.
I do. Land back. Zell says land back.
Okay.
Zell says dinched.
Okay. Jacob, go.
Jacob, go.
Jacob, go. Listen to me. you know what I need.
Is it a land?
Are you going to give it to me? We're going to have words later.
Is it a tap
You
land?
little son of a bitch.
I think I got a glimpse of what that card was, and it's thematically hilarious, but not actually a good thing for you right now.
No, that is correct. That is very true. Well, this just honks. Good. All right. Hold on. I need to read a thing before I try to do anything else. You.
X-Death doesn't have like menace or anything, right?
What's that?
X-Death.
X-Death
He's
doesn't
just
have
like a 3/3.
nothing. He's just a 3/3 for right now until I get things in my graveyard. Okay, well, Bard's Bow. We're going to try to stay alive a little bit.
Job select.
Yep.
Here's some optional heroes for you.
There, that one.
That one. The one with the gun.
The one with the gun. Yep. The machinist.
Got a gun.
Okay, so this is a 3/3 and has reach. Good. Great. Beautiful. Please, let's see what you got.
I'm untapping
Is it
stuff.
anytime anybody does damage
One
at
or
all
more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player.
to a player?
Yep.
With first strike. Cool. Cool, 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 cool,
Yep, yep,
cool,
yep,
cool,
yep.
cool, cool.
Yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
All right. I've got a mountain and a swamp. And that means
Not challenging. Just wondering what the interaction is. Did you play 2 lands?
I did.
Because of
Dinched.
Dinched at the beginning of return a land. Oh, you could play an additional land again.
I dinched you.
Yep, I got right dinched.
Zell's power is presently 5.
Good.
You know, he says that he like runs over. You just got dinched.
So we've got Vincent Valentine.
Sounds like he would do that.
Regular Vincent. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a number of +1/+1 counters on Vincent equal to that creature's power. And when he attacks, I can transform him. And then he transforms into a 3/2.
Yeah, no, that's
And then
cool.
when it dies, it comes back transformed into Vincent.
Vincent looking at Vincent.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
So,
Yeah.
as long as one of your creatures doesn't die right now, I don't get any counters. So I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah. I thought you might.
And this thing, and this thing.
All right.
So menace, just big, and first strike. Trample, lifelink.
Okay, what is your biggest creature? Okay.
That's a 5/7.
And that's a
Or
5.
5/8.
That's
sorry.
5/5 now?
Yep.
And that's 3/2 with first strike?
He's just a 5/3.
Just a.
He only
Oh,
gets
it's a
he only
+1
gets-
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
Well,
per lands.
Better to only have 3 toughness than
Yeah,
8.
100%. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Because you're going to give me a land next turn. You're going to do that. We are going to. Sorry, Cecil, you don't get to transform. That stinks. We're going to block your 5/5 with
The Death Toucher.
the Death Toucher.
Yeah.
We're going to let 5 past.
Okay.
And we're going to block lightning with 2 people because lightning has to die.
So first strike.
Yeah, so first strike happens.
X death first.
Great.
Corey gains 3 life from lightning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lightning does not trigger because lightning has not hit a player. Then regular damage. Lightning dies. Cecil and Zell dinched.
Oh, no.
Trade.
No. And then you take 5.
And then I
And
take
then-
2.
No, because this is when Cecil deals damage.
Deals damage. Straight up deals damage.
Oh.
You don't kill me, I kill me.
That is how that happened.
I mean, on your upside, your life total is less than or equal to your starting life total.
Saving grace, they transform before I lose the game.
We do that, and then
Oh,
we'll
let's see
just
what we
say
got.
let's
Let's see what we got.
It turns into.
Let's see what we got.
He's redeemed. He's the redeemed paladin. Great news, everybody.
And he has lifelink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, which could
Yeah.
have helped me get back up there. Yep.
Yeah. The hero's power toughness 3/3. So.
Yeah, I have that. And
I didn't need to know.
cornered by Black Mage's and Evil Reawakened.
Oh God. Imagine.
So, imagine.
Look at all the format of things I had.
Yeah, that's my sealed link.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna show me?
I'm gonna make a mistake. Yep.
Never look.
Yeah. Shouldn't have done it.
I mean, always look, but never look.
I shouldn't have done it. Well, that was fun. There. Yep. Good games. Good games. Yeah. Such a joyous sound in most circumstances. Wow, that was rough. Oh man.
Well, that was round 3, which means it's time to go. No, it doesn't. there's a 4th round because we did an 8-person draft because we figured if we're going to draft collector boosters, we're going to go all the way, which is also why everyone's dressed fancy. Most people. So, don't go away. We'll be right back with round 4, which is going to be Kathleen versus Wheeler. And Corey's sitting here. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
Welcome back to Killing Time on Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Collector Booster Draft here on Loading Ready Runs Friday Night Paper Fight. I'm Corey and this is Wheeler.
Hi.
And this will be Kathleen one day.
Soon.
Wheeler's got a tight 5. He's prepared for such an eventuality as us needing to stretch, to fill time, to not just leave you on the break screen.
Yep.
All I have in mind is I'm just a small city lawyer.
You want to hear a joke?
Is it a lawyer joke?
It could
lawyers
be.
Love lawyer
It could be a
jokes.
lawyer joke.
All right.
Okay, so there's this chicken, right?
Right.
You got to understand that this is a world in which animals can speak our language. Now, I understand the statement "our language" is a bit odd, and in this case, you could interpret that as English. But when I'm saying it, I mean, human language. So a variety of languages. It's not exactly like there are animals that can speak English, some that can speak French, some that can speak Chinese. But there are, in this animal world, they can speak different languages that don't necessarily line up with what type of animal they are, more so the region that they come from and the history of their people and whatnot. Just to set the stage. But for the sake of this joke, I'm going to be relaying it in English, just so we're all clear. On top of this, picture a world with animals. It should come pretty easily as we have animals in our world. But picture if there were no humans and instead all of the roles, tasks, day-by-day machinations were filled by animals. They're slightly anthropomorphized. Not like furry anthro, but like, like if the chicken I'm talking about.
They're all furry anthro now.
All right, well, the chicken I'm talking about is...
has fingers and lips.
It's larger. It may have lips, it may have fingers. The fingers could be important to this story as we get on. So I'm setting the stage here, where this is a world filled with animals. Not unlike ours, but unlike ours as these animals are effectively the people. I think that's probably a more succinct way of setting this up, is that the animals are like people.
Right.
But there are no people in this world. This isn't a BoJack Horsejack. This is a different kind of joke. Not just saying that it's okay to be sad, and then the horse is an alcoholic.
So are we personifying the animals?
Somewhat, yeah. I had to take a step back because I started to develop a parasocial relationship with a character who has not showed up yet, but in fact, I did make a suggestion when I said an alcoholic horse, and I kind of winked. Maybe not, in a way that you or the camera could see, but in my head I winked. There may be an horse. See, this is the funny part about storytelling, is sometimes when you trip up, it's just, you kind of have to reset. So I'll start from the beginning. Okay, so picture this. There's a world with animals, and the animals are humans. Right?
But there are no humans.
There are no humans. There are no humans. And so the animals... Jacob, have you heard this one?
Yes.
Okay. So the animals are existing, and there's a chicken.
There's a chicken.
Are you familiar with a chicken? It's kind of like a chocobo. I'm just keeping it on theme.
Yeah, but short. Like a short chocobo.
Like a short... Well, I got to imagine chocobos could be short.
Wait. When you said the animals are the people, and they're a little like anthropomorphized, but not furry anthro, like are they?
They're not
all
sexy.
the same size.
No. Well, not all chickens are going to be the same size. Not all horses will be the same size.
And like, have they like developed? Is the world a little different? Like the architecture, like to meet their different accessibility needs? Because you've got like chickens, and you probably don't want them like driving a car the same way you would want. Like the alcoholic horse.
Well,
like the seating and like steering arrangement would have to be really different.
There are certain accommodations that have to be made, but it is still pretty close to real life. For instance, the chickens, they are shorter than your average human in this world. Not in the other world, because there are no humans in
4
there.
feet tall.
I'd throw a couple of coins at them.
So like in their kitchens,
maybe
they
a
have
little
like
bit more.
stools so they can reach the high cupboards.
Right, but they would probably have a bit of a larger stool, or they would have a bit of a lower cupboard.
Okay.
Right. Okay. And like for the horse, I mean, there isn't like a massive car for horses aside from like, you know, those giant trucks that they sell exclusively to basketball players.
Yes.
Yeah, like that, but for horses.
Okay.
Although there are basketball players that are not horses in this world. That's important.
Okay,
That-
you mentioned the horse is an alcoholic.
Well, there's a
And
very
so I'm
specific
wondering
horse.
about portion sizes in food. Like, how
Right.
does the food industry work? If you've got to, like, your customer base is going to be, like, capable of different volume. Like, you're going to expect different volume. Because the horse is going to want a bucket of beer.
Yes.
Several buckets of beer. Maybe
For
a
sure.
trough, but
For
the
sure.
chicken is not going to want
No,
a trough. Like, if you've got, like, a fox and, like, a stork, let's say, at your
Yeah.
restaurant, and you want to sell them soup. Like, the vessel that you serve them soup in
Yeah.
needs to be different because of their different needs.
The menu would have different sizes that
Okay.
don't directly say this is a stork soup and this is a fox soup, which I guess that's a bad example because admittedly the stork and the fox soup are pretty close. But you don't have like stork soup and horse soup because then horses may get a little riled up about that and you don't want a lawsuit on your hands.
This is allergies and like different like
Exactly.
nutrition needs.
Exactly. The world is kind of sculpted around the fact that it is populated with animals, and this has effects on commerce.
Right.
The things that are consumed: food, drink, beverage,
Right.
playtime, not the film. Although there is a
There- a
version
French
of
clown.
there is a French clown.
Wait, okay, so the languages, do they correspond? Do they map one to one? Like, is it Earth with animals? Or
Most
is it
of
another...
the time, no, there isn't like the language that they speak isn't called English. That would be the closest, version that we have in the world would be English. It's not like a chicken that would speak a language that sounds identical to what we're doing right now. They wouldn't call it English,
Right.
except for exactly French. That's just a weird coincidence.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So, long story short, so there's this chicken, right?
Yeah.
And this chicken is sitting in its home. It's in a living room,
Right.
which they still have. And
They
the house,
have.
to be clear, their houses are called coops, like chicken
Wait,
coop.
chicken houses are called coops, or all animal houses are called coops?
The chickens' houses, well, they're called houses, but there's a certain certain terminology gets used depending on the animal, much like how you may have, certain places will call, let's go back to my pad, and it's
Right.
like,
Let's
not
go back
every
to my coop. Let's hit
my
the
coop. Let's go to the coop. And the coop, in the sense of the chickens, means house. It's slang,
Right.
basically.
And we're nests instead of beds?
It depends on the bird. It depends on the house. It's very.
I don't know where it
We
is.
don't know where the microphone is.
Is Ben wearing it? I was a player, and so Graham had it.
Oh, I wonder if Graham took it to. Are we? Yeah, because we're like.
Oh yeah, we're live. Like I'm telling a story if you
Yeah.
want to hear it.
So there's this chicken. Okay, we're in a world where there's animals,
Yeah.
right? And they kind of like walk around and they have jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Just like people, but there's no people in the world.
Right. So imagine a world where animals are taking the role of the people.
Yeah.
And so there's a chicken, and it's in a living room, and it's currently playing a video game called Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Called Final Fantasy. We're getting a microphone. Oh,
Whoa. Okay.
Kathleen gets to go first.
Didn't we tie?
I thought you rolled a 4 and I rolled a 3.
It was a 4 and a 3. Does Final Fantasy have people in it, or are they?
I've only
like-
seen the rabbits.
You've only seen the rabbits. What about the rat people? You've probably seen the rat people.
It's
Freya's a rat person.
Oh yes, I've seen the rats dressed.
What about a little monkey boy?
Yeah, but I thought that was more like a Goku, like a Saiyan thing.
Like a Saiyan thing. I think
Yeah.
you might be right.
Hey Kathleen, do you want to play Magic?
Sure. Sorry about this. I was expecting that I was told that it would be totally fine for me to go pick up a bunch of curry at 7 p.m. That
Yeah.
was the plan. And I was like, are we sure we don't want to have somebody else go? And Graham was like, absolutely not. It'll be fine. And then they took like 25 extra minutes to make
Right.
the food. So I assumed the microphone would be sitting here. So sorry about that. I didn't know what to do.
No, that's fine. We have. I mean, I could have kept going if you want.
Well,
I'll
we
have
only
to-
just started.
I would even say that we haven't even begun.
Not even.
Not
No.
even.
We're still in the setting.
Did you like your draft deck, Wheeler?
Yeah. I think it's. I have a theme. I have playable cards, and that's all I can ask. What about you?
I have a theme, and I think I have some playable cards.
Beautiful.
Some of the picks, I think I was like, well, if I was, drafting for maybe different circumstances, I don't know if I would have taken this common.
Yeah.
But I wanted to, play some games of Magic.
Yes, that's important.
So.
I like playing games of Magic with the draft decks, which can actually be pretty tough to accomplish in these weirdo collector booster kind of worlds.
Yeah.
Is that a world where everything's a collector booster?
Everything's a collector
There's no
booster,
people?
but they just call them boosters.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Because it's all collector boosters?
It's all collector boosters.
So you don't even need to add a modifier?
Correct.
But what if they wanted some boosters to be that were different, that like they knew they were different?
Then they would call them play boosters.
Everything is topsy-turvy. Play boosters are the boosters that people are like, whoa, how did you get that?
It's a world full of degenerate gamblers, and play boosters are the minority. Hi, I'm Harlan Ellison.
Oh, I'm Kathleen DeVere. I didn't realize we had actual celebrities here tonight. But you're actually a celebrity in your own right. You're not only Wheeler. You're on the Commander Advisory Group.
The Commander format panel. Thank you. That is true. I do awkwardly get recognized at my grocery store.
Did you really get recognized at the grocery store
for being on the Commander?
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Great.
Wait, I got to put something back though.
Great.
I'm
here to give trippers a bad trip. I will babysit you on your trip, but I get to terrorize you for at least an hour.
If you're in a K-hole.
My hour. For you, it's an eternity. Yeah, turning that K-hole into a K-dungeon.
I love K-pop. I'm going to play an island and say go.
All right, game on.
I got to play a Forest and Pass.
I enjoyed that we dressed up for this,
Yep.
Corey.
I was already out of the house.
Planes go.
In my defense. And I'm head to toe in Ralph Lauren, so, it kind of counts. I'm going to play Torgal, a Fine Hound.
Oh, I almost first picked that.
Go ahead. I think Paul's manually doing it.
He is.
Because
but
there's too much stuff.
it might
Too much.
zoom in for him. I don't know. It's a reflex.
I'm going to play Paladin's Arms.
Oh,
I'm going to get a 3/2 Paladin.
It's the scariest
knight.
part of the Paladin.
It's a 3/2 knight. Go ahead.
I'm regretting building this deck. I'm going to play a Forest, and I'm going to tap for a white and play Crystal Fragments.
Oh, yes.
And then I'm going to pay one generic and put the fragments onto my dog. Go.
The dog's got a rock.
Who gave that dog a rock?
It's just carrying it around.
And Ward 1. Thank you.
Goes over
Oh,
a
the
bridge.
Paladin has Ward 1.
Sees his own reflection in the water.
He does have Ward 1. Cool. I'm going to attack you for 3.
I take 3.
I'm gonna play Jill, Shiva's dominant, and return Torgal to your
My
hand.
dog! Alright, fine.
So, go ahead.
Untap. Drog.
Drog dog.
I'm gonna play Forest and play my Torgal, a Fine Hound, and then put the sword on the dog. Go. The sword of the dog.
So the dog is now a 3/3.
It's a 3/3 dog.
3/3 dog.
This is?
Yeah, the Pokemon's the dog with the sword.
Oh yeah, Zacian. Sorry, I know Pokemon the way some of these people know Final Fantasy.
It's Pokemon Sword from Pokemon Sword.
Chocobog, 3/3. Let's go, boop boop. So other creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn.
Sure.
So this is a 3/2, and this is a 4/2. Badoop.
I'll take 3.
We will take 4.
I'll take 4.
And then you know what I'm going to play? My own crystal fragments.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Torgal isn't Jill's dog. It's Clive's dog. He says confidently. I'm going to play Summon Titan.
Oh, yes. A
it
big
is-
old 7/7.
7/7. Chapter 1, I'm going to mill 5 cards. Plains. White Orosite. Plains. Swamp. And Summon Primal Odin.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Well, you've got a 7/7. That's pretty good.
Thank you. It's a big old boy.
It is a big old boy.
I don't know what some of these cards do. They're all legends with 2 sides, and none of them are.
Yeah, just assume there's no text on the back and it's just the number matters.
Well.
And it's a 4/2?
No,
Or a
hold
3/2.
up. I want
Doesn't
to.
have the bonus this
I should
time.
attach something.
Did you increment your chocobo?
Oh, I did not.
Your chocobo is
My
being
chocobo is at
incremented.
chapter 2. I'm gonna put my.
Oh no, your
crystal
chocobo is
fragments.
bankrupt.
Beep 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 beep.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to block your 5 power creature.
Cool. I'm going to Slash of Light to deal damage equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of equipment you control to target creature.
Oh no.
Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay.
So-
So these end up trading,
They will trade,
and I take 3.
and you take 3.
R.I.P. Summon Titan. You would have loved Fortnite
Wait, why do you take 3?
because you attack with the chocobo.
Oh yeah, I attacked with the chocobo. Then I think I will move my crystal fragments onto my untapped creature. So now Jill's a 3/3.
Good for Jill.
Go ahead.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to cast Yuna, Hope of Spira. And I believe it enters with a 1/1 counter on it. So she is now because of the counter, she is a 4/6 that during my turn, Yuna and enchantment creatures I control have Trample, Lifelink, and Ward 2. At the beginning of my end step, I can return up to 1 target enchantment card from my graveyard to play with a finality counter. I'm going to go to my end step and return Summon Primal Odin and destroy your Jill.
Finality counter?
Thank you. Go.
My board. This is fine.
Chocobo.
I've
Oh,
incremented it.
3. Yeah.
Chocobo.
Number.
Chocobo.
I'm going to play Alphanod. It's a 2/4 with Vigilance. It does something if I draw my second spell each turn.
Do you have the partner?
No, I don't. I
Okay.
never saw the part. This is 2/4 with Vigilance. And I'm going to put the crystal fragments on it.
Okay.
So it's a 3/5.
Okay.
And I have a 3/3 here. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Play a forest.
I wonder what the second phase on that is.
I'm going to cast... Oh, yes, I have to go to this. Phase 2 is whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. I'm going to play a Summon Primal Odin.
Well, this game will be over quickly.
I'm going to destroy your Twink. And I will attack you with a 5/3 trample life-linking creature and a...
All right,
4.
game 2.
All right.
Glad I held everybody up for this.
It was... I think you'll find that if you go back and watch the VOD,
Yeah.
Corey and I did a
We're going to be
great
thinking
job.
about that chicken for the
Yeah.
rest of our lives.
Yeah.
That's the mysterious chicken.
Who knows what that
Who
chicken...
knows what it could have done? What kind of adventures it could have gone on?
So I drew Torgal, which is pretty good.
I should have taken it, but I took a spicier blue rare.
Ooh.
But I felt blue-white was fairly open,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, I feel like that is the story of drafting here at Loading Ready Run.
Blue-white is
Blue
open.
is open.
Nobody likes Azoria's colors.
Yeah. I think people are doing that in Standard.
Azorius?
Yeah. No, the Yuna. I think they're Yuna Odining.
Oh, the
Or
thing
maybe
you just
they're
did.
Yuna Omnisciencing. I don't know. They're returning something. The kids are
Some
returning
sort of
something.
enchantment.
Wait, did I pronounce something improper? Did somebody else?
Oh, all of
Because
us,
I
every
think
time.
I think the games are wrong.
They are.
Yeah.
It's Geishel Greens.
What the hell did you just say?
Geishel.
That's not right.
It's not pronounced Yuna. It's pronounced.
You wanna?
Nope. That's one
Hooky.
land.
You want to what?
Spiro? I want to go to Xanarkand, of course.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I don't know if well, it's Pride, so maybe I'll make it, but I don't know. Let me cook on it for a second here.
I'm not making it. It's not my one.
No, it's not. It's not necessarily my joke to make, but it is one that maybe will get some appreciation, or it might start discourse in chat. You said you want a Spiro. And I was doing an impression of me to my trans woman friend. Yeah, that's the whole joke.
Oh, I thought you were going to make some sort of
But
tortured
And
Spiro
boy, does
Agnew
it
reference.
taste disgusting!
No, but does it?
According to the transes.
It tastes terrible.
Spiro? Yeah.
Spiro? Agnew? I was thinking about naming this deck a Spira Agnew.
This is why we're friends.
Yeah.
Because this is like, who else is going to make a Spiro Agnew joke? It's just the two of us.
I mean, I was kind of surprised there wasn't a Nixon in the Assassin's Creed product. Could have had like partners with Spiro Agnew.
Well, you know what? It's if I draw a third land, we're gold, and if I
Great.
don't, well then we're done early, aren't we?
Hey.
Hell yeah.
But I don't really feel like going to 5 is going to be good for me, so I'm going to play a tapped Ishgard the Holy Sea and say go.
I'm going to play an untapped forest and pass.
Oh, that's not a land, so this could be a very short game. I'm going to play an island and a Monk's Fist.
Ooh.
I get a little hero. He's a 2/1 and is a monk.
Great. I'm going to play a Plains and play Torgal, a Finehound. Go.
Yeah, yeah. That lovely little dude.
Yeah.
It's fine. Oh,
How many Torgols do you have?
One.
would you like to trade?
No.
Torgol, comma, fine hounds.
Is my dog getting jilled?
Your dog. Oh! Go ahead. All right, now I'd need a 4th land now deck. That'd be cool.
Torgal, a Finehound, and Ishgard the Holy Sea.
Oh,
Go ahead.
good taste in land, Wheeler.
What do they taste like? I know these packs smell different.
Well, my trans friends have said it
It
tastes
tastes
terrible. Oh no, she's gaming.
I am gaming. Hey, how about the water crystal? Blue spells I cast cost 1 less to cast.
What?
Look how pretty that is.
Oh, that is very nice.
From Final Fantasy.
Would you like to trade
4B.
Torgal for either of these creatures?
Mythic
Never.
Quest.
I'll take what?
What?
I'll take 4.
The water crystal, you know.
Go ahead.
Sorry, you're taking 4? What?
Yeah, I'm taking 4 gold.
I lost numbers. Anyways.
This dog barks.
I take 2.
And then I'll play Torgal's canonically best friend,
Clive Owen.
Jekt.
Oh.
Why Clive Owen? Reluctant Guardian. I think this is bigger. Yep, go ahead.
So he's a 5/4?
He's a 5/4 menace, and when he deals combat damage to you, I can exile him, and when I do, he comes back as a Saga.
Oh, very spooky.
Which is also a creature. Braska?
Yeah, he's from Final Fantasy X. Yuna's dad stuff.
Jekt?
He's Yuna's dad's guardian.
Okay.
Oh. I thought he was dating Jace.
I'm gonna play
Where's Waka in all this?
Aerith. Whenever she has lifelink, and whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1, and when she dies, put the X +1/+1 counters on each legendary creature you control, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Aerith.
Deal.
Seems pretty good.
It's not bad.
All right, go ahead.
Forest.
What does he do when he hits?
I can exile him, and he comes into play as a 7/7 menace legendary enchantment creature, with chapter 1 and 2 being each opponent discards a card and I draw a card.
Gross.
And then chapter 3 is each opponent sacks 2 creatures.
Gross.
Yeah, you're
That's pretty
telling me.
bad.
Summon Odin, or summon Primal Odin.
Cool.
I would like to kill Aerith.
I would like to cast Restoration Magic to make her target permanent gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Oh! All right, go ahead.
Aerith lives this time.
For now.
For
Land.
once.
Does she dies in the story, right? Sephiroth stabs her.
Yeah.
Sorry if that's spoilers.
Go ahead.
She dies in a cutscene.
Rude.
The dangerous cutscene death from which you cannot Phoenix down.
What is chapter 2?
This, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you lose the game. I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to play Yuna, Hope of Spira. Which is kind of that green D6, bigger. So now all my things have Trample, Lifelink, and Ward 2. Or at least this does. I'm going to attack you with both.
I'm going to tap 5.
Oh, not the Moogle card.
It is Moogle's Valor.
Stupid Moogle card.
All right, so my creatures all gain indestructible until end of turn, and I get 3 Moogles.
Oh, God.
So,
Moving on up.
Goddamn knuckle crack.
well, that's just something I do anyhow.
Time to kill.
It's something, it makes me feel classier doing it in a cocktail dress, though, let me tell you.
It is powerful. It is powerful.
No Moogles here.
I'm a big
the Moogle tokens are like the rare
They're
ones.
rare ones. I'm a big wrist cracker. I like cracking my
Oh,
wrists.
I can do anything. Just anything.
Really?
Yep.
All right, I have 3 1/2s. Can we just pretend these 1/1s?
I was just going to give you these sleeves.
Oh. Sure.
These Gendemote sleeves.
All right, so these are 1/2s, and everything I has
Indestructible?
indestructible.
All right.
Cool. Okay, so 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is 5/3, so I have to kill this thing, and then I would like to kill this thing, so I need to put 3 damage on. That's. Oh, but I have to block it, otherwise I lose the game.
Yes.
And that should, because that's got a +1/+1 counter on it, so it's got 4 toughness. So that's 4. It
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't
my
matter.
things die, and you live.
I
And
live.
You gain so much life.
I gain
Sparrow.
2, 3, 4, 5 life, and I put a +1/+1 counter on Aerith because I gained life.
I think
Legendaries?
3, because you have 3 instances of gaining life.
And it's
I would have
each,
4 incidences of gaining
Oh,
life.
4. Okay, she gets 4 counters.
right? It's each
Whenever
legendary?
you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Aerith. Whenever, So whenever, does that count each
Yeah.
trigger?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll have 4 counters on her. My things die, but I also gain 5 life. And then I'm going to go to my end step and bring back Summon Primal Odin, and I can't destroy a thing, but go ahead. And there's a finality counter.
Oh, good. So at least you don't get to do that twice.
Oh, sorry. Can I play this stupid card in my hand?
Yeah.
Crystal Fragments.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I also don't know what it does. Oh.
All right. Aerith is a 6/6 lifelink.
Yeah.
You have a 2/2 and a thing of a bomb.
5/3.
A 5/3.
4/6.
I'm going to declare attacks with Aerith. Beep boop.
When she dies on each legendary creature,
It's just Jill.
It's just Jill. Okay.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah. I'll block with Torgal and summon Odin.
All right. So big trades.
Big trades. You
Jill.
gain 6.
Jill gets 4 counters.
This is exiled. My Torgal's dead.
Then I'm going to play Snow. His power or is equal to the number of creatures I control, which is. Oh, Moogle's Valor is in my bin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Yowza. Okay.
Go ahead.
Boom, boom, bam.
I'm not saying I am going to flip it. I literally just don't know what this card does when I flip it. And I don't have the mana to do that. But
She turns into Leave It to Shiva.
target creature can't be blocked this turn. Tap all cards your opponent lands your opponent's control, exile it, and then return it to the battlefield. Okay.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I just didn't know what
And
she
then
did.
she flips back, which is
Yeah,
great.
then she flips back. All of the. Oh yeah, I have one of those. That's very good in this format. I feel.
Elena, Turk Recruit. Yeah, really good in Commander Booster Draft. I return target non-assassin historic card from my graveyard to my hand. I'll return Ject.
Yep.
Whenever I cast a historic spell, I put a 1/1 counter on her. So I'm going to cast Ject. She gets a counter. Go ahead.
Should have maybe played them in a different order, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it sort of matters. What are you at? 19 life? Oof. Hey, she's a 4/5.
So, what is the name of the flip?
This is Shiva, Warden of Ice. She transforms and all the counters go away, but she is a 4/5 now, which is kind of fun.
But she does get the chapter marker.
She does
the
get,
lore.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
We'll say this is a chapter
Sure.
marker
Totally
then.
legal. lore creature.
1, mesmerize. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Take 6.
Oh my goodness, I take 6.
Go ahead.
I'll exile this card and return it as Summon Alexander.
Does he destroy something?
No, it just prevents all damage to be dealt to creatures I control this turn.
Oh.
I go to attack with Yuna.
Does Yuna have lifelink?
Yeah.
Gross. I'll just take 3, 4.
Or she might be attack with Ject too. Yeah, sorry, I'll attack with Ject as well.
Oh, okay. So what does he do?
He's just a 4/3 menace. And if he deals combat damage to you, he turns into a 7/7.
That makes me flip all my stuff.
You discard cards, I draw cards, and then you sack 2 things.
Yeah, that seems awful. Although my hands is empty, so do I want that to happen? Not particularly, but I don't think I have much choice. Let's block like this, and my creature will die.
Sure.
You'll
So
take
that
4?
dies. Kathleen takes 4. I gain 4, and then I'm passing.
Lore counter.
All right.
No.
Lore counter?
For your saga?
Oh, it's a saga. That's why you passed it to me.
Yeah.
You handed it to me, and I gave you the like, no thanks, I'm full.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. I hit you with the Leslie Nielsen, like, that's, yes it is.
Yes, it is.
Like, yes it is.
Putting this on Snow. Snow can't be blocked this turn again. So his power is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. All right, I take 5.
All right, it's a good point. The Mughals have lifelink, so
Oh.
would have got one health from the
Okay.
block there.
Please give
With
us all your
lifelink.
Moogle tokens at MagicCon
Yeah, no
Vegas.
kidding. And if you have a Graham unknown
Oh
card,
wait,
please
but
give it to
damage.
me.
Wait, was damage?
Yeah,
Damage is still dealt. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just prevent all combat damage to be dealt to
Oh,
creatures.
no,
he
this
controls.
prevents creature. Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Chat was wrong, and they're always wrong.
Yeah.
Great.
Don't do anything.
Did you give Kathleen extra life?
I got 1 life for a Moogle.
I would remove that. Thank you. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to go to Chapter 2. Prevent all damage to be dealt to my team.
Right. So no lifelink.
No lifelink, deep web. I'm going to attack you with everything except for Elena.
Yep.
So 4/3 flyer, 4/3 flying lifelink creature, a 4/3 menace, and then a 4/6 lifelink creature. And this has trample. Yeah, but all damage is prevented. All damage dealt to my team is prevented.
Yeah. Let's go like that.
Okay. So those die. You take 8,
8.
and I gain 8. And then I'm going to play Shalinda Yvonne Acolyte.
Yep.
Whenever another creature I control enters, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. If its power is less than Shalinda's power, otherwise put a 1/1 counter on Shalinda.
There's also.
This gets big. It also has lifelink. I'm going to play a forest and pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Oh. All
So
right.
I tap all my lands.
Yeah. The tap all lands your controller, exile Shiva, then return to the battlefield face up
As Jill.
as Jill. When Jill enters, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. What is the best thing to return to your hand? Tap all creatures your opponents control is coming up next, but I don't really want that to go back to your hand because then it will be. Oh, but then, can I get rid of Yuna?
Yes. Bye-bye, Yuna. For now.
I can do. Oh, I can't tap her this turn because she entered, right?
Yes.
So I will have to do that next turn if I live. I will just play Elena, Turf Recruit, my own.
Yeah. My own clone.
Yeah.
Would you like to return? Do you have a? Oh, you can return Aerith.
Oh, from my graveyard to my hand. Yes, I will do that. Then I will play Aerith.
Yes.
And then, hey, I cast a historic spell. We're going to put a +1/+1 counter on Elena, so she's a 2/5. That's kind of fun. Aerith has lifelink, which is nice. All right, so Snow is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5/1. Do I want to attack? He has vigilance. He's a 5. No, he's a 5/3. So you can deal more than you can kill him.
Yeah, I got a 3/6 here.
So I think I will just sit back for a turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. This goes to Chapter 3 and taps your board.
So now do I die?
I have 4, 5, 6, 7,
I should
8,
have
9.
attacked.
I don't think
don't
so.
think
You
so.
gained a bunch of life.
There's a lot of lifelink in this battle.
I am going to go to the part of my turn where I tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Or keep that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I shouldn't play you. I should play you. I'm going to tap 5 and cast Cloud of Darkness and give Jill -2/-2. And then, Shalinda triggers, if the creature's power is less than Shalinda, no, so Shalinda gets a counter. And this gets a counter. I'm then going to also play Phoenix down. Elena gets a counter to 4 because it's historic, or up to 3, because 3. Final answer, I already put a counter on that. No. Because this had 6 toughness and 3 power, so it had 2, it gets 3, it gets 4. Okay, yes, I did it right. I'm Twitch chatting myself. Don't know why. I'm going to combat and hit you for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I take 12, you gain
3. And then this transforms if I want, and I think I do, turns into a 7/7 menace. You discard a card and I draw a card. I will pass the turn.
Sorry, what is that new card? The new
Sorry, Braska's
Hey, this was a
Final
great
Yawn.
game.
Hey.
I'm at 4.
Okay.
I'm ripping another land. I can't attack. I'm going to die next turn. It's a 7/7.
I got the double unit.
The W?
Well,
got the double.
I kept everyone waiting, but I looked fabulous.
Yes, yes. Thank you. It's okay. Let's look at making Twitch chat wait as a form of negging.
How long were you waiting for me?
I don't know.
We were lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
It's like,
So a while then.
it's like 5 minutes.
Oh,
Okay, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
so bad.
yeah,
Lost in
yeah,
the sauce.
it's
Yeah, I
fine.
got a text from Graham while I was driving, and I just saw it like flash up, and I couldn't like respond, but I just saw I have to go because we have to trade places, and I'm like, well, that's cool. I have a carload of curry.
Well, that's it for this Friday Night Paper Fight with my Final Fantasy Collector Boosted Draft. We all had fun here. We all opened some very pretty shiny
You
cards.
can't even tell I didn't shave my legs for this.
Neither did
None
I.
of us shaved our legs today. All thanks to you and your kind support over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's because of your support that we don't have to shave our legs. Also, thank you to our sponsor, Card Kingdom. Go to cardkingdom.com/LRR to let them know that we sent you. And if you buy something, you can put in the notes, or send me button, please, and get a little 1-inch button with something funny on it. Maybe you'll find out what happens to the chicken.
Is it like the Steve's Lava Chicken Minecraft stuff?
No, this
Chicken
is
jockey?
This is a complete.
Well, there's the lava chicken and there's
Is
the
the
chicken
a jockey? Wheeler.
No, the chicken's not a jockey, not
Okay.
to spoil. Well, a jockey of sorts.
Thank you also to Dragon Shield. Use coupon code LRRMTG5 for 5% off worldwide.
Oh, Fruin says new Patreon tier for leg shaving. Yeah, you can give me, if you give me $15,000 directly, I will shave my legs.
I'm a cheaper date. I'll shave my legs for $100. $250, you get the back as well. I've shaved my back once before. It was very freeing.
Wait, you shave? What was the regrowth process like?
I don't think since then, I don't think I have that hairy of a back. It was a good thing.
Oh, really? It like
yeah.
removed hair permanently?
It was legitimately, it was like a life-changing moment. I shaved my back, and then I was in a very tall apartment. Angel, please don't shut down this bit. In a very tall apartment with a bunch of windows all wide open. I was in a white button-down shirt like this, and I was like I was in an R&B music video from like the late 90s.
Yeah,
It was great.
Yeah, you
Very
look like
freeing.
you were gonna do some sweet harmonies.
I was shaved, I was moisturized, I was singing to the beach.
I shaved my back for you.
Yes, exactly.
Well, that's it. Goodbye.